All right, welcome everybody to Monster Hunter Story or Squabbles Monster Hunter Story, episode 32 with Team Maizutsune, who returned to Riveroo. Last time in your guys' game, you were in Burna, and you were just having a slight misunderstanding with the guild. It was
I believe that was in Poke Village.
That's what I meant to say. I don't remember what I just said. I said, yeah, what did I say?
Like, we're cool. You said Burner.
Yeah, I'm way
we're
off.
cool in Burner.
Yeah.
Burner loves it.
But yeah, you had a slight misunderstanding that led to some potential arrests, maybe death in the future. We don't know yet. But in the long run, it worked out well. You got Erus was put in under arrest for 3 days. The rest of the group was on village arrest instead of house arrest. They had a little bit more free time. Azrar was fine actually, and then
I made ramen.
Yeah,
we're bringing him down with us. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He'll be implicated.
Yeah, that's right. Dang right. And after that, guild manager knowing that she had to keep you guys around because of who you are right now, was lenient enough because of the dire situation the whole world is in currently with communism taking over. Fucking another group slight. So you were then tasked with hunting down the Talent Society and thwarting their efforts from that end, as you now have the vaccine, which you have all been given, that or at least need it, unlike Erus, who is immune to it in this case.
Paladins.
And you knew of both Kokoto Village, Mindguard, Chico Sands, all being infected. All hunters that remained in those places are no longer around. The ones that fled are still good, but they're running for it. There's a little bit of potential news in Mezaport, which is in the old jungle. It's on the map, but that's where it's at. And Riveroo had a couple infections, but thanks to your preparations there, it's been very minimal. And
I'm really happy with that. Glad with that, because that was the whole why I instantly sent them a sending. Like, hey, this is happening now. Like,
an alternate universe, Riveroo is not doing well.
Ooh.
Back to this Riveroo. So you've been tasked. Your plan is to go to Riveroo, as some of the recommendations was looking into places it sounds like you might go that the Hunters Guild is not allowed to, such as Castle Charade, which the normal way to get to there is through the Verudo Fortress, or some very deadly and steep mountains, where Riveroo is over Riveroo. Oh. When we left off, you were all finishing gathering all your supplies, had all your things. You knew most likely you probably weren't going to be coming back here anytime.
We were in Dundorma talking to a guy about buying a ship.
That's true. You
did buy a ship.
You bought a ship, yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move our token down to Dundorma
because
before we leave Dundorma, I just want to ask Metarise if somebody would want to help me pay for material cost for 8th level spell. It's a tiny reliquary worth 1,000 GP, but I can give all my allies within 30 feet of me, permanent advantage for a minute.
Oh shit.
And disadvantage on attacks against you. You have advantage on all saving throws and disadvantage on attacks against you.
What spell is that?
Spell is this?
Holy Aura.
Oh, Holy Aura.
That's
bullshit. A fucking good one.
I was looking at them because of Legendary and Mid.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I can spare 1,000 gold.
If it's like possible 42. To get that and
I've only got 20.
I was guessing.
Yeah, because it's a tiny reliquary worth 1,000 GP containing a sacred relic.
You are literally in the capital of Dundorma. I'm sure you probably could procure it either through Azrar's connections or through the guild itself, because of the task you're on. Everybody kind of being aware of that. But it's simple enough in terms of where we're at in the game.
I just wanted to double check and not assume.
Yeah.
So
they actually give you one worth 999 gold.
Damn it!
9 silver and 9 copper.
No Electrum?
No. I shined it up a bit to make it worth 1 copper more. But I'll put that in my inventory then, and I'll have that spell for use. It's an 8th level spell, so I can only use it once. But
Right. Okay. So, yeah, you have your ship, which I forgot to write your guys' name down. Son of a bitch, I have to rewatch the video to figure out what your guys' salesperson was.
Bingus McCringus.
That was not it.
no, I put it in my bio. Let's see. His name was. It was the Dragon Runner's awesome airship Esquire, ran by Elrond.
Put that in chat so I can copy paste. Cause fuck.
As fuck.
I like Bingus McCringus more.
Well, you should have suggested that the other day.
Well, some Sundays my brain is more functional than others.
So, yeah, no. So now
That's
I have
not
options.
many days.
Because I got rid
That's
of
true.
Shield of Faith, because Shield of Faith is not very effective at this level.
Super effective.
Shield of Faith is just holy shield. It's just shield, but holy and not a reaction.
Yeah, and it's just giving you an additional shield, which at this level 2 AC does not make a lot of difference for
Yeah, once you get into
concentration.
things with plus 14 to hit.
Yeah, if it wasn't concentration, it'd be awesome. I could just throw that on Erus and move on.
Okay. So, I guess the question I have for you guys, the other group did it as well, is Elrond asks you all, like, so while you're all four out there hunting, you have someone to fly this thing, right? Like if you travel somewhere, you need someone to pick you up.
Right, we got the young buck. I remember that guy.
Yeah,
Boom.
we
Like
were going to hire the young buck.
half work guy.
Well, I'll look at the VOD and get the actual names again, but I don't remember their names right now at the moment. I forgot to write those
Yeah,
down.
it was the young and slightly expensive guy, I think. I don't remember.
No stress, you have it. That's all I wanted to make sure of. Yeah, so you have him. You have all your supplies as far as we're aware. Is there anything else you would like to do in Dundorma before you head out to Riverroo?
I am swapping out materials. I'll post it up on if anybody wants any of these before I do slot them in. It's basically the meme of what is it? Hot Fuzz, where the guy goes, shame.
Yeah,
I'm
tough.
switching over to trank materials over to something a little more
personal.
High level.
Yeah.
So I actually would throw this. You're speaking of trank and stuff like that. So for a potential change to the ranged weapons with all the ammo, I was considering making most of the ammo available like at uncommon, but limiting the capacity of it. So like poison ammo, you only have like one in uncommon, and as your rarity goes up, the capacity of the number you can have increases.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
The only worry with that is you might overwhelm somebody with options.
I mean, potentially. It would be one of those things where you have to be able to buy them too as well.
Yeah, people can ignore what they don't like. If they have too many options, they can ignore it.
Right. I mean, I still think like something like Paralyze would still come out like in rare, but like most of the elemental effects, maybe Recovery 1, Poison at like uncommon, because it's like one shot to try to poison. It's not like you're gonna have a bunch. So, and then as it increases, it'll eventually get to the max of what we currently have now. And that way you don't end up. I mean, the big thing was like they're like, I got poison finally at like level like 17. I'm like, that's not really the goal. So it was a thought, and you use it the most in terms of that. So
do I only
you use
even,
yeah you use it the most.
Okay, even okay, sure. Yeah, no. Like Mike said, it does sound like it would be very overwhelming to start off. Obviously, you only have like the really low tier material effects coming in like pretty early on, and then as it does ramp up, obviously you'll probably get paralyzed, probably around at the same-ish level, I would say. It does also kind of come into question with the current material effects. Like, if you can get all of these ammos, if you slot in that material, like I know later on there's like a
There's some
material
that
that's
lets you, like,
all
have-
ammo types have increased capacity.
Correct. Yeah, make those
Right.
more viable or more.
Yeah. Like they're more. I can get this early because I put this in.
Yeah.
Put this material in, and then I can use this. No, that sounds cool.
It'll
Okay.
be interesting at the
Because
very
it does.
least.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because it does feel bad when you get a certain effect at a higher level, and you're like, well, this isn't viable anymore
Right.
for the most part.
Yeah, I mean that's what definitely what I was thinking about doing. So I'm gonna look into it a bit more. We're also looking at another potential downtime, where you hire a hunting party to have them go out and hunt a monster for you to try to get a specific material.
That would be nice.
So, but it's gonna be there's gonna be some weird scaling on it because like the higher
would
tier
have-
it is on the fucking loot table, the harder it will be to get and stuff like that. So I had to figure that one out, but it was a thought that came up. I'm gonna try to brainstorm it this week. Which figure I bring it up to you guys.
Yeah. I want to be able to add something to a weapon, but I don't really see what I could get rid of for the Firestone, the Fire Cell Stone on my hammer.
Well, what do you got?
Everything that I have is just better utilization wise than the Fire Cell Stone. The Fire Cell Stone would be really good to have on there eventually,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd need to upgrade the hammer.
So
Because I have an
legendary
extra D10 when I need a legendary weapon because I have an extra D10 when I crit. I have my chain crit. I have my weakness exploit plus, and then I have the Namiel Fellwing, so an extra D8 of either ice or electric damage. So, like I have, and that's gonna be better than me having an additional +3 to hit and damage.
I mean that's fair.
So
So I think one thing I do want to do, I did not mention the other group, is in terms of upgrade materials. I'm okay with where very rares are coming in, but I think I want to lower the requirement for legendary upgrades to make them the same amount as very rare.
very rare.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that makes the most
Yeah.
sense.
Because I feel like where we're at right now for how often we're getting stuff with some of the changed rules for when we're able to do
Things and gather, yeah.
things. Yeah. It definitely feels like we're getting materials like semi-regularly. Not as much as the other group because they have, stuff slotted in for material gathering and
Yeah.
stuff, and we didn't.
Well, we got lucky on a lot of those.
Yes, but I will say, like, it definitely feels like we're getting materials regularly and getting materials that we need regularly. It's just that hurdle of getting 20 materials to make something legendary, like, and especially for a group of 4 people, and if, if someone has a larger group of like 5 or 6, like that is a huge hurdle to like try and get through. I mean, even the very rare 15 per person's weapon, like that's I
mean, the goal definitely is for legendary to be around that level 18 to like 20 range.
Yeah.
But I do think dropping it down to 15 and 15 makes more sense.
Yes, that'll definitely make it to where it's more
plausible.
Yeah, more plausible. Like some groups might get legendary equipment earlier on,
which is okay.
Around between like 15 to 17 is when they might start getting it. But like your entire group isn't going to be kitted out with full legendary equipment for both until like anywhere between 18 and 20. I think that's very because I don't think any of us have very rare armor. I think we're all just sitting on rare.
Yeah, my armor's only got like 3 slots.
Yeah, same.
I have rare armor, so only 3.
So yeah, we don't have enough for very rare armor yet, do we?
I don't think so.
Because we have the royal armor spheres, which are that's for legend. Oh, we have a lot of royal armor spheres.
How many do you have?
We have 12 royal armor spheres.
That's 26 very rares if you downgrade them all.
Yeah, and we have 1 heavy armor sphere. We have an elder dragon bone, which is just another upgrade.
Large monster bones going for.
We got 2 large monster bones. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have enough to upgrade 2 people's armors to very rare if we downgraded all the royal armor spheres.
Which you could do before you leave, if you wanted to actually do that.
I don't mind if some of you guys want to do that because
I would
need to-
definitely like to get some very rare armor.
And we
There's
did bring somebody's
16
weapon up
AP,
to
isn't
very
it?
rare, right?
Yes, I think that was
whistles.
yes.
Okay.
Was it
Yours
me?
already was, right, Aphid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was the first one we upgraded to
It was
very rare.
either whistles or Colorado's then. Because
Let me
I have a
check.
rare major staff. Because it wasn't super important that I got mine.
Yeah.
I just need to. No, wait. I just need to check what I get for going to very rare on the fucking splint rapier.
I think we talked about it.
Fortify upgrade, stymie upgrade, saboteur upgrade. So stymie upgrade is.
Do I get an extra slot at very
You
rare?
always get an extra slot every single time.
Ooh.
Okay, sick. Well, I'm going to. Well, while we're here, I'm going to get rid of I'm gonna get rid of chain crit because it's not really paying off very much for me. And I'm also gonna remove the rejuvenated beak from one of my trinkets.
Which is the extra HP or something like that on.
No, I have it set for advantage on initiative rolls because
Okay.
I already get that as a class feature.
Yeah, that's not needed anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I will keep an eye out for something to put in slot 4 of my weapon then.
Yeah, so like I would say you guys were talking about like your strategy, like having Azrar switch to Saboteur stance to right before Erus would hit with his mighty weapon could be very useful since it's a reduction in the saving throw. And the upgraded version could be like it could be a 1d4 minus 3 automatically if you hit all 3 attacks.
Yeah. Spike wing.
I'm looking through all of our stuff for armor upgrades. Hey, that immunity to lava.
Now I have weakness exploit.
I think I made a comment when we got that would be good next time we swim in lava.
It literally got, I think, from swimming in lava or something, or right afterwards.
No, it was before because we got that. That's the Kushala de Ora gem.
Oh man, it's too good.
Okay. So, question for names are escaping me at the moment. For Iihane.
Yes.
Because you're a life cleric, right?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. So having like a recovery up from the brute Tigrex cortex for me is gonna be obsolete essentially. Because that would mean whenever I regain hit points from a potion or plant. Oh, potion or plant. The first. Okay, so that actually might be good for me. Because it's just you get to max out healing from spells you cast.
Yeah. I will at level 17 cleric.
Okay.
So another level.
That's all my healing spells will be maxed at level 17. And
Okay.
it's not one more level, it's 2 more levels because I took a druid.
Yes.
So it's
Question.
Go ahead.
Then for the group, do you think it'd be better for me to be able to regain more hit points from potions or be able to get 90 feet of flying speed if we choose to upgrade my arm?
90 feet of flying speed.
Fly is incredibly powerful.
There's no question.
It also makes you get singled out half the time.
Yeah, but he can afford
He does
that.
anyways.
He
Yeah, but I already. My goal is to get singled out.
True.
That was the plan with this character, was to be a tank. So, okay. So then, would you guys be fine with me taking the rogue spike wing that we have?
I'm good.
I also have a rogue spike wing
Good
that
old
I'm slotting in my weapon because we got 2 of those.
Yeah, we did get
Yeah.
2. We have like 3 or 4 things that have weakness exploit plus as well. So if we needed to, we could use something else because the other thing I was looking at was the brute Tigrex cortex, which the weapon has the weakness exploit. The other one is the recovery.
I think I need to remove it from. Yeah, we didn't get 2 of the brute Tigrex hard things, right? We only had one.
I
don't
don't
think so.
recall.
Yeah, I think we
There
only
was
had
one.
one.
And I put it into my armor. I was making sure before I deleted it.
Okay.
Yeah, I trust you guys to track. So
Yeah. Cool. So then, whose armor do we want to upgrade to have the
I
next
would
level?
like some armor because if we have another one of the materials that grants wings, because then
Well,
I would like fly speed.
So it's the other one is the Rogue Spike. The only one that I can see that gives us that is Rogue Spike Wing, but we have
Okay,
two.
because I remember yeah, and I'm using one for my weapon. But I
Did you
remember we had
just slot
one
that
other.
in?
Yeah, I just slotted it in.
Okay, I would slot in the Brute Tigrex Cortex instead because it also gives Weakness Exploit Plus.
Okay.
And then we can both use a Rogue Spike Wing on our armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brute,
And I'm okay. What about you, Carlisle? Is there anything you need or want, like upgrade wise?
I'm setting off to the side. It's the Frost Sack, Kieran Thunderhorn. Because I have to swap out weapon materials.
Yeah, because
I
we got two, and Whistle like took one but hadn't slotted it in yet
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
Spike Wing.
Yeah.
I wanted to
So-
make sure we didn't leave him out, like, because I
Yeah.
don't need much right now. I think I'm happy with just the HP increase one. I'm at 163 now.
I think the only
So-
thing that like I want set aside is the A Fire Cell Stone, but that's like when I get to legendary for my
Set it aside.
weapon. I'm gonna check on Roll20 and make sure there wasn't anything
where
different
can
that
I
I
find
had thought of
the
doing.
item start? Oh yes, under handouts. There we go.
And then are we okay then with the two martial characters getting the armor upgrade?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine by me.
I would
I'm
like
just
to
wanting
avoid
to-
being hit.
B for one, and if I ever use that one spell, the Holy Aura, it is only 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
So. But it's advantage on all saving throws, so I get to cuck a lot of Aaron's save stuff later.
Yeah, you okay?
no.
It's okay. We can still roll as bad as you do, Aaron. Like, it's
You
fine.
will. Turn the cheat code on.
And do I get a bonus to AC at very rare for my armor, right?
Is that a thing?
I thought it was just you just get slots. You
No,
don't get.
no
Yeah.
AC.
Okay. It's been a bit since I looked at the armor.
Oh, that's
No.
right.
I want, as much as I want the bonus to AC, I don't think he has it on anything. So.
I don't think I added
There's
either of
materials for
these
that. Yeah.
to our materials list. Let me check. 'Cause they were ones that I had kept aside for myself, but I don't know if I want them at the moment. Do we have? How do I search for stuff? Is it still all right? Okay, so when we have time, we're gonna need to add a Monoblos heart and a Decayed
my
Crimson
class just
Horn
opened.
to our party loot that I had set aside for myself, and I'm kind of
Not needing them anymore.
I mean, yeah, because with how often haste is cast on me, adrenaline isn't really that
Useful.
useful. I mean, it'd still be an extra doubled movement on top of haste and an extra action, but like, you know, the goal is to not drop below half health if need be, and one extra action and that stuff might not be super. I mean, isn't going to be more useful than me having 90 feet of flying speed. That's kind of where I'm rationalizing it. And then the other one was the Decayed Crimson Horn, where if I'm suffering from an abnormal status effect, as my stuff gets an extra D10 of damage. I don't get affected by many of the abnormal effects because a lot of them are Constitution saving throws or are like poisoned type stuff or disease, and I'm immune to disease and have resistance to poison and advantage on those checks. So
He's a cheater. Yeah.
yeah, dude, I've built. Erus has just very happenstance gotten a lot of things that are really good for
Yeah.
him. So yeah, I think we can add those. Yeah, and that should be to our group thing, but I'll take the rogue spike wing.
Okay, so that means you guys are removing all of your royal armor spheres and other upgrade materials, correct?
All of the higher.
Correct. And then
armor
it's
upgrade
6,000 for each person for the upgrade. For the armor upgrade.
Which I think me and Azrar both have enough
I think
to
you both have
afford
6.
that.
Yeah, I think you both do.
All right, going down to 13,790. Okay, and then to edit this, we're going up to very rare. Is there anything else we get at very rare on armor, or is it just an extra
It's a slot. Yeah, each time it's a slot.
Okay.
You want some
so-
AC and stuff like that, you gotta go kill yourself a monster that drops something that gives you a plus bonus to AC.
Just making sure there wasn't anything like fun and extra on this. Copy. Get myself that rouge spike wing. And then wait, highlight all that again. Clear formatting. Call that a day. Now I need to remember that I actually have that. Okay. And that's going to be everything from large monster bones down is just gone. All right.
All right. So, is there anything else
Save
you
changes.
guys want to do in Dundorma before you hop on your airship and start flying? Also, a correction to your speed. It is 8 miles per day or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to his eminence and I'm going to punch him.
Okay, go for it.
No. I'm not attacking government officials anymore.
At the moment.
8 miles per day? 8 miles per hour?
Per day. I think is what it is. No, that's
Per
per hour. That's per hour. That's why the other group said I told them 8 miles per hour, which makes no sense to me. So you guys do get the same. So I'm gonna go with it being the 8 instead of the 4.
So because he said something to the other group, we get it for free, which is nice.
Yeah, I forgot that I gave it to him, which I don't recall giving it to him. But I'm just gonna go with it because it's not that big of a deal. It's just travel.
Yeah.
So in 8
Plus,
hours,
we're not gonna use it like they are.
Yeah, you never would.
Their team min-max.
We would forget about it.
Yeah, we're team emotional trauma.
You go 64 miles in a day. Is from the beauty is you can click every time you hit 64, which I think ironically is 3-day journey to Riveroo. Exactly.
Huh. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I think so we cleared out like the potions and stuff pretty much.
Okay.
Last time. So
yeah,
I think
so,
Erus is good.
I did roll one thing I don't think I gave you guys. You guys, I rolled ridiculous. There are 6 superior healing potions available. They're 750.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add Sundering Stance to my weapon.
One, I'd like to buy some cool drinks and some hot drinks.
Okay. They're 90 each.
Cool. I'm gonna
off
buy.
Chance we need those again.
I'm gonna buy 6 of each.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 1,080 from me, and I'm gonna give 2 cold drinks and 2 hot drinks to the other 3.
Okay.
Because I do not need them.
Hot drinks. All right.
So. And then you said 10 superior at 750 apiece?
6 superior.
6, sorry. 750. Yeah, I'll buy all 6.
Okay, 45.
Yeah.
I would like to point out I still have one superior healing I haven't used and
Cool.
ancient potion.
Because you guys are
Okay.
cheaters.
Oh yeah, and what were the potions we got last time? Because I wasn't able to find them in the store because the store only lists one type of healing potion.
So you can
Oh.
search in the compendium packs though. You can go to the items in SRD and
I don't
search
remember
them
what
in there.
potions I bought you.
Yeah, I have no idea,
That
man. You're on your own.
You'll have to watch
Go
the
back and
video.
watch the
find
VOD.
out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tell me
But
you don't have 'em.
since Iihane
The
has, it
I
seems
think
like
I
enough.
I put it down as a potion of
superior.
greater healing. That's what I did.
I will put give 2 of the superior. Actually, I'll give 1 superior to Iihane. I'll take 1, and then give the other 4. Split them evenly between Azrar and. Oh my! All set. Like forgetting party member names here.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 superiors for me, 2 superiors
We're all
for
set,
cool.
and
Yeah.
then 1 for me, 1 for Iihane. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say how to add it again.
So click on the compendium packs, which is the one next to the game settings button at the top right, the little book-looking one.
Ah, okay.
And then there's an items
Items.
SRD, and you can like
Yep.
just type potion of like supreme. You'll see it pop up. Stuff. You can just drag it. You should be able to just drag and drop after that.
Yeah.
Anybody want that Crimson Glow Valstrex Claw?
What
does
did
it
you?
do?
Elder Seal.
Ooh, it'd probably be good. Honestly. Is it a weapon one?
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunate.
I got that. I'm asking because I'm literally swapping out everything that I've been using.
You can use it.
Yeah,
As long as
if you
one of
want to
us
take
has
it, go for it.
As long as I can hit. Oh my
That's
god.
all that matters.
Yeah.
Hey man, if we can get our wombo combo, you'll have advantage on hitting it. So
off topic, Aaron, did you see the newest Pokemon they announced?
The mimic thing or something. I didn't look at it
Yeah.
too much, but I did read like a
They
paragraph.
basically gave us a mimic.
Guys, spoiler.
Hey, there's a
For
mimic.
those
And
watching at home.
It's not talking about what it looks like or anything.
I mean, I feel like me
specifically.
saying it's a mimic, but yeah, I have no actual idea what it looks like.
Yeah. All good.
So it's this big thing, right?
Yeah.
And it does stuff.
It's obviously the color
Exactly.
green because it's the best color.
It's a Dark Souls mimic with the big legs
Oh
and the tongue flopping out.
no! It comes running at you.
No, it's the one that does the crab walk.
Yeah,
Instead of
exactly.
like,
The aberrant one. Just
yeah.
It's also a Diablo treasure
Oh.
goblin.
All the things.
yeah.
When's it can come out?
11 days.
Eventually.
Cool. 17.
It comes out in 11 days.
I thought the mimic was already available on Pokemon Go.
It is or something like that. They do like it's like a thing they're doing with it or something like that.
Also taking the spine shell. Strings.
Well, Erus is ready to go. And he's depressed.
When isn't Erus depressed?
Normally.
When he kills things.
Oh, he's been doing good until like a couple sessions ago.
Which is fair, but sad. I don't want Erus depressed.
Well, you don't have control over that.
I don't have a joy spell.
Calm emotions.
Make happy.
He is calm. That's the problem.
Yeah. Plus, he probably wouldn't be happy with me doing that.
Probably
That's
wouldn't,
also
yeah.
true.
Patrick Bateman calm.
I did offer.
Maybe.
I did say technically I had a spell that would help him not like misbehave in front of people, but he didn't want it. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Erus would literally kill someone if they did that to him
That's
without his
why
Would he?
consent.
Because he might not remember.
No, it's 100% one of those spells that you. I'm pretty sure, guys, that you remember.
I think maybe when it's broken.
I mean, if it's a wisdom save, Erus is never succeeding that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
you're in the clear.
DC 20.
Most mental things are wisdom or int. Occasionally charisma, but charisma is more like trying to maintain your existence.
Being socially awesome. So, I know Allset is finishing up looking at materials, but did anybody else want to do anything while he's finishing that up? Because so we can at least start doing the travel a little bit.
Iihane is good.
Yeah, I'm good. Got my shit upgraded.
Okay, minus off the gold to 6,000 for the upgrade cost on the armor.
6,000 for the upgrade cost.
Yep.
And what was the cost on the weapon?
You upgraded your weapon too? Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Probably about the same, right?
Actually, the weapon's cheaper. The weapon's only 4.
Okay, so 10,000 deducted. I now only have 13,000 gold instead of 20,000.
You poor things.
I'm at 8 to 10.
I'm at 187.
5309.
13262 for me.
These are words.
What is gold?
Actually, technically, they're numbers.
What numbers are words?
Numbers are numbers. Words are words.
So, as we're going to begin our journey, you hop onto your airship with your young, scrappy pilot, your captain. As he asks you where you want to go, you direct him towards Riveroo, and we begin our journey. So, we're still going to do the same travel rules. If you want to, I would say if you want to search at some point for like minerals or other things, you will have to spend probably an hour out of your day to land and like search around for things. That might be the only stipulation on searching for like resources and stuff like that, because you aren't going to really find too many resources up, a few thousand feet in the air.
We're talking about.
Yeah. So that would be the only stipulation on that, and it'll take you 3 days to get there. So, realistically, it'll take you 3 days and like 3 hours if you stop every day. During that, we can do. You guys are gonna stop. We'll do 4 checks for random encounter rolls and stuff like that versus the Trailblazer and me. And at nighttime, also, I guess we'll also be doing those with your stealth and perception from your scout, who will just kind of be directing the captain on which ways to go to try to avoid anything dangerous they might notice. So, Iihane, since you are the Trailblazer for the group, typically, did you want to give me your travel check? Dang, whispers. There we go.
A whisper.
Okay.
Line.
So, where do you guys, do you land in the early mornings? Do you land near nighttime? Do you land midday? When do you guys usually land to try to collect things for your artisan and stuff like that?
I feel. I would feel better about landing towards night because I would be able to see and help, but Iihane wouldn't mind landing in the morning. It depends on others.
I'd say a early morning would probably be good.
Okay. Early morning is then. So as you set off in this first one, you kind of head out into the wetlands, flying over it, seeing all of the different little like swamp lakes that have formed around the area. You see the Almudron nest that you had at one point. You see one Almudron curled up in there. As you land safely away from that location, you land down for your artisan to find some resources: a plant, an insect, a mushroom, fish, or your options. And then obviously you have your spotter, I believe, is the one who can look for ore. And these are automatic successes. You do just find them as a reminder. But I would say the decision you want to make is if you want to have your spotter find ore in the Verdant Hills or in the wetlands based off their location stat block. That might be the only thing you have to worry about. I've not updated those handouts yet on this one. And you guys are level 16?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll just make this an easy way.
At least Foundry doesn't do that thing Roll 20 did, where it's like 15 cleric and then 1 druid. It actually does 16.
Oh, it's all hidden. Sucks for you guys.
You'll never see it. That's a nice picture, though.
Yeah. So you have a chance at Life Crystals, Dragonite Ore, Royal Armor Sphere, Heavy Armor Sphere, Dragonite Ore, or Hard Armor Sphere as the weakest one in the Verdant Hills. In the wetlands, because it is 11 to 20 range, a little bit wider. So it is Macalite and Hard Armor, Dragonite, Life Crystals, but Carbolite and Royal as the highest tier. I would say, in terms of highest chance to get at least a very rare material, Verdant Hills makes. But you have one chance to get in a Carbolite, which is the weapon upgrade, only in the wetland.
I also don't think at this point it may not matter unless we manage to get a lot going. So I'm usually the spotter, right? Because of my horse.
Like you or Erus are. One of you two kind of swapping. Okay, right now you are the spotter. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
I think we've kind of decided that, I guess, for the future, just because your horse, whatever the name is at this point, is it still Thunderstruck?
No, that was at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
We have
Stormbreaker
Stormbreaker at the moment.
So it'll be Verdant.
It's okay.
Verdant, yeah.
Cool. So we'll have you do that roll after the next one. So though your artisan, which would be Erus in this case, you can choose fish, insects, mushrooms, or plants for the wetlands, and then you can roll a d6.
I will defer to the man who crafts things. What is
Dude,
more
I have
needed?
not crafted a single thing in this game.
No, you did. 1 potion. I have it. Blood honey grape.
One
potion.
fucking potion.
Oh yeah, 1 potion.
All right.
I
guess we'll go with bug.
Okay.
As 2.
Okay, bug got 2. You got. We're gonna up it. It's gonna be 2 god bugs.
Nice.
Ooh, life crystals. What are those?
Nutrients. Cat, what are you doing? Stop.
Okay.
That's just hanging out.
Oh. As you guys are traveling about, you land in a safe spot. Gather up your god bugs that you kind of spy around Erus. Head back up into the air and continue on your journey with no danger whatsoever for the rest of the day. Then we get into the nighttime, as I need Azrar, stealth and perception. Let's see if you're able to guide your captain in a safe journey.
Alrighty. Blind jam roll. Fail. I can do that average.
Okay. The night goes by peacefully. No threats come through here. It's fairly quiet as you enter into the Verdant Hills about midday the next day, landing on the other side of the river. Which is nice. Let's go and get us a nice zoom here. There we go. As you land, you can look for your minerals all set, and Erus, you can choose something to do if you want, or same thing, up to you.
Is Erus just going to collect bugs?
Just bugs, huh? I mean, I will throw out that there is the potential for an ancient fish, which is an upgrade material.
Ooh, okay, yeah, let's go for some fishies.
Okay.
Come on, baby, if there's ever time to roll a 6.
No, wait,
Let's
wait.
go!
Is that a D6 or that's you just type 6?
Oh, did I? Shit.
I'll go ahead and roll the d6 then.
Roll your D6 for you, yeah. So, so 2 4. All right. So the fish you got is
The fish we were looking for, and you put it as a 4 to juke people.
a glutton tuna.
Oh.
So it retains one random material. So roll me a D6 to determine which type of material, and then roll me another D6 to determine what the actual thing is. And then for your 4 on mine, that is a dragonite ore for his gathering.
Okay.
And then
Imagine the glutton
a 4.
tuna
1,
just being,
2,
like,
3, 4. It's
morbidly
mining,
OP.
so it's an ore. Go ahead and roll me a D6. It's a 4. It's another dragonite ore.
Another dragonite.
2 dragonite ores. Boom.
What the fuck?
Morbidly obese tuna.
That's great.
4 4s in a
Oh
row.
my god, it's just like the people who
It's
got
beautiful.
caught for cheating for putting lead weights in their fish. Somebody's putting dragonite ore in the fish. I'm gonna win that prize.
It was actually Erus grabbing it from your own pouch and like putting. Guess look how heavy this thing is.
Look what I found!
God, I bet you guys can't even lift this fish. It's so heavy.
Oh man! Then Azrar cuts it open.
How'd that get in there? He must have eaten it on his own. Crazy.
All right.
Just imagine it, like those like really fat like great whites.
Honey, would you give me your survival check for this second day? I actually forgot to ask for that.
Yes.
You guys are rolling really well, right?
Well, I may not have reliable talent like certain rogues,
And
but
cheaters, yes.
I
Dude,
do
it's a
have.
secret roll.
do
You can just lie to
have-
us. Sorry.
Yeah, I do have very good survival at the moment. Not as good as him, but for my
You guys going to
ASI,
fudge our rolls.
Cheaters. All right. So, while you're down there gathering and looking about, you do happen to spy. Or I guess you happen to hear a roar of a monster. That monster.
A monster in Monster Hunter? I never would have guessed.
I mean, we played normal in D&D with the group, the Black Nargantes, not this previous one, but the past episode.
Really? Oh yeah.
They traveled through some ruins. They fought some undead. Good times. So you hear this roar not far off. What do you? Erus, give me a history check.
So I, as the player, saw what it was because I had to turn my in-game volume back on. Is it hit?
I didn't even.
Three?
Yeah. And give me a history check.
Oh, I'm really good at those.
It's very
I mean,
easy for
Would
you.
I have advantage in any way?
How high is your intelligence normally?
I currently have a -1 to intelligence.
I would say you do not. I have a lower DC for you, not a 5. It was it was a 10. So
Oh, you shouldn't. Never mind. Flash of genius.
Oh, you don't have.
you
don't
can be my
waste
guest.
it.
Go for
Yeah.
it. Do it.
Yeah, all right. Flash of genius for a +5, my guy.
You're like, I know that roar, and then you're like, yes, as you recognize this as the roar of a devil Joe, the same thing
Oh,
that
no.
killed you.
Oh, the PTSD.
Yeah,
no.
it just goes. It goes. I go. I know it. Oh no.
But to be fair, Devil Joe parts are good, so yes.
Yeah. Actually, it's more like Erus is just, pulls the fish up and it's just, here's a fish, guys, and goes back to being sad, and then hears it and just goes, oh.
So what do you guys do?
Okay.
You hear it. It seems to be kind of moving this way because obviously the airship is above, so it's not really stealth. So
Yeah.
you hear you're.
Yeah, I'll let him know that there's a devil Joe coming.
What do you guys do?
We should prepare. Like, if it's coming, we should definitely get like.
No time to necessarily
Uh,
think in this case. It's going to be here like in a round. So you guys can either like climb up and like fly away, or you can prepare to fight. Like you have enough time to like maybe hide or something like that. But we'll do like a surprise initiative round to hide or do whatever you want to try to do.
I look at, I guess, the fighters and like, are you guys wanting to climb up, or like, what are you guys moving? Are you moving to defend?
That's his question in the 6 seconds.
I'll
Well, no, I was just looking to see if they
Mm.
were.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Erus is doing what he's been doing the last few days and deferring to the group.
Moping.
Like, obviously he has a hand on the hammer, and the shield is always like strapped to his arm right now. But like he's just kind of like looking like.
All set, Azrar. What are you doing?
I have the gun out.
Yeah, I
Hey.
pull my rapier out.
Okay.
That tells me what I
Let me
need to
go
know.
ahead and let's go ahead and activate over to this map.
So, anyways, all set started blasting.
We're gonna put us. We'll put ourselves.
But,
This is our arena.
Okay, for the last like the 6 seconds before it attacks, could I holy weapon Erus?
So like this will be like your guys' like prep round. So like you get to do something for like one
Okay.
round before it appears. But we're gonna roll initiative and do all that stuff anyways.
Okay, not a problem.
So I'm gonna add a combat encounter here. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna click.
Oh.
Go ahead and add your stuff to initiative and all that type of jazz, and I'll add him afterwards because you can't see him technically yet.
Initiative.
You can put yourselves anywhere in this area.
I probably would be right like by a tree. Oh my god, Iihane rolled amazing for initiative. Let's go.
Me and Erus go first as usual.
I don't care about going first. I'm not of one.
He's an
Like,
18.
I'm a double digit.
That's magical for Iihane.
Yeah, exactly. She's not very dexterous.
Just waiting on all
Especially
sets.
not in that armor.
Oh. We're getting there. It's been a while.
Mhm.
It's been a
Been a
while.
while.
That's the button over here.
So you can also, when you hit in the combat little like initiative tracker thing, there's a dice like right next to the character. The combat encounters, which is next to the chat messages button. You can see like Steel Defender has a little dice next to it. You can click the roll initiative, which I'll just lower. Actually, I'll keep them right there. Perfect. Oh, guys, that's some ridiculous rolls. Okay.
Wow.
So
We're just good.
you're one round. Go.
Uh,
So, Erus, you get to choose what you're doing first, since you are technically the first person.
Dude, I mean, Erus has his weapon out.
Okay, that's all you do. That's all you do. Do you want
I
to
mean, like, yeah,
smite, prep, or anything?
God, do I?
You get up potentially a long rest when you arrive over in Riveroo.
So, yeah, but I don't really have many other
good range.
spells.
If it's about to be here.
I know.
It's coming from. We'll say it's coming from the north.
Yeah, I don't want to rage
Northeast. Okay. Yeah.
I would say that for this day, I already had them prepared. My 2 smites, cool. I'd actually spend one of my 3 spell slots to cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
So when I hit, next time I hit or let me just
Sure, the
see if I
roll the
can-
spell and she consume the spell slot and all that fancy stuff.
Yeah, I already deleted the spell slot, so
Okay.
But yeah, I do psychic damage, and then it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Okay.
One of my players used that against me this last week, and man, frightened is a really
sucks, doesn't it?
strong condition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so if that's Erus' turn, then it'll be Azrar.
All right. I am going to. Yeah, I've got my rapier ready. I'm going to take the dodge action
Okay.
And I'm going to then try and hide as a bonus action in this bush.
That's a tree.
In the tree.
Okay.
I have a climb speed, so...
It's fine. We'll say the tree's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Canopies, the last little bit of it. We'll say 15 for the sake of canopy and shit.
Where's this can of peas?
It's inside the pond. You should go swimming.
Nice.
Yes. So, all set.
I haste Erus. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, yeah. You need me to make a stealth check for my hiding?
You can't see it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like the turn before it arrives.
Yeah.
So we'll have lightning for today.
Okay.
What because of with the boon, right? Am I allowed to choose between whether or not to cast it as a action, or is it just a bonus action now?
I would say you probably can do either or.
Okay.
I feel like that's fine.
Okay, because just it as a bonus action kind of... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you can cast it as a bonus action. It's not that you have to cast it as a bonus action.
Okay, then I will cast it as my action
Okay.
as I look over at Stormbreaker. If you will, please prepare to light up the pickle when it comes in. That'll be the bonus action.
Okay.
So at that point,
Do you want to have it move anywhere? Do you want to move anywhere?
I'll probably just kind of maintain the central position,
Okay.
and then let me double check how far a freaking
Yeah, I'm hovering over that holy weapon check mark.
So, all set.
ready.
Because of the same thing as the other group, your Elder Seal counts the same as the old version, where I can't use recharge abilities until the start of next campaign.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that you're aware of that.
60 feet.
Oh, make me sad.
What, that I'm nerfing it?
No, the next campaign.
Oh.
I don't want to think about it.
Dude, we still got a good ways to go still, I feel like.
I know. And I realize I'm going to be filling this time just with more D&D, just with my
so
other
whenever
friends.
it gets within 60 feet,
okay.
Stormbreaker will use the action to use the
Verifier.
Spell storing and then verify it.
Okay.
Now I gotta press the button.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot to press the button on my
I know, I did it for you. All right, Iihane, it is your turn.
Okay, so Iihane is going to use her nice handy dandy holy weapon on Erus.
Okay.
Don't you gotta touch my weapon?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and touch it.
All right.
Boop.
Begins to glow.
All right. Time for me to do 1 billion damage.
Time for murder.
And then she's just gonna hold the no, she can't hold a cantrip. So she's just gonna wait then.
Okay.
Because there's nothing else she can do. I can't hold an action spell because I'm concentrating now.
Correct. Okay. So I'm gonna add it to the initiative order here. What's its movement? Because it's gonna enter into the territory. Brute wyverns.
Be right back.
50 feet. Back. We'll do 40 feet back.
No, I've got a question.
No. Go for it.
Was it what the roar was labeled as, or is it?
Well, this will answer your question.
Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah, I saw the roar and I went, "Oh no!"
It's better than what I thought. I thought he used my own request against me and had the Joja.
That's true. I should have. I lied. Delete.
Well,
so actually, we're gonna use the same token. We're gonna use the same token.
Yes.
So same token.
I'm happy.
As you see it coming into view, I'm gonna roll its initiative again. I'll describe it in 2 seconds. We have to use this token because I just need a token, and this is close enough. I'll just edit its HP. I think is all I have to really do. It should be 8.
Change its name
16.
too.
Yeah, I will. 1 second. Can't change that. Oh, there we go. Display name. All right. So As you are seeing this creature walk into the space before I actually, it's not glowing bright red. It actually looks decently satiated as you see at least 3 of the heads it has does. As the other 2 necks are just kind of like dangling about. As the Devil Joe Hydra comes walking into the area.
So it is a Jodra.
It's a Jodra.
Yeah.
Well,
Double
good
Jodra.
thing I can't.
Jodra.
Good thing I can't cut heads off.
60 feet. Fair
See,
fire.
don't worry. 5e has you covered there. It's not about cutting.
So this is where it
about
would
Yeah,
be
damage.
it's
at.
just damage. So technically, you can cut
It's
tails
still out
with
of range.
a
Okay.
hammer.
Oh no, it's not.
Unlike
It's right
in
there. Perfect.
Actual
Okay.
Monster Hunter.
You're good. So it is in range as it appears. It has not used any of its movement yet. This is like the location where you guys get to see it, and then that's now he still has his turn and all that stuff. But yeah. So fairy fire, I get to make a save.
Let's see
Can
if
you
he's-
click on the fairy fire so I can make the click on the proper save for it?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Frost sack.
22.
No.
Just really wasn't that much. Okay, I barely succeeded on that one. I'm gonna pull up its stat block over here, so I have it. Let's get some music going because we need some proper music.
I'm always happy when something we request gets thrown against us.
It's gonna have the Savages loot table, just as a heads up.
That's more than
That's fair.
yeah.
Could I?
What?
Never mind. I'll do it later. That'll be
We're gonna-
surprise for later.
What? Wait?
I feel like I'm in the wrong location between you and the Joja.
Wait?
All right, this is a very appropriate for Rajang battle. Okay, so
Could be
And then the Guardian Rashang comes in and suplexes it.
you are up, Erus. As you see this 3-headed one, you actually watch as one of its like heads regrows, and one of them bites that head off immediately.
Okay.
Ow! Oh shit!
Alright, I'm going to use 60 feet of my 100 feet
Okay.
movement. And I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Oh, this thing has a lot more HP.
We're gonna hammer charge, attack, and of course reckless, because why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, 24 is a hit.
Alright, cool. So damage, so I just want to make sure all my damage is correct. D6, plus 3d4, plus the 1d8, plus the 2d8. What? Okay, yeah. Cool, yeah. Alright, normal roll. That didn't add the D6 of psychic damage. So there's that. Let me roll my D6 of psychic damage for Wrathful Smite. That's a 1.
Okay, so an extra one.
And he has to make
23.
he has to make a wisdom save of 16.
Okay. I have advantage on the save because I have 3 head.
What?
That's literally what it gives me. I get advantage because multiple heads. You get advantage on like frightens and all sorts of stuff. All right. So
Oh,
okay, it's the same save here, so I'll just use this.
that's bullshit.
Oh, I didn't roll. I didn't roll advantage. Hold on. I still didn't click it. Saving throw. 16s, which I think is what you had, right?
Yeah, that's exactly
I
what he needs.
succeed, just barely.
Fucking pizza shit.
I have my reaction correct.
Yeah, you're holding. Yeah, you had it.
Could I perhaps, while it is within 60 feet of me, silvery barbs it?
If you are in range, yeah, you could. It's a 1 reroll or is it an entire reroll?
It's an entire reroll off a successful.
Okay, so I roll
Take
advantage
the
again.
lowest. Sure.
I just want to make sure I was clear on that, or no, or is it just one die? It's just 1 die, right?
You re-rolled the successful one and take the
Okay.
new re-roll. If I remember correctly.
Hold on.
Must reroll the d20 and
Don't
use a
breathe
lower.
hard.
there's-
Come
And
yeah,
use the lower roll.
So
Yeah.
I just do a reroll in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolls again, and then you use whatever the lowest is.
That's success.
All
Okay,
right,
so
well,
it's still
well,
16. So, and then I'll give that over to Erus for the advantage.
I think
And
it
it's
might
just-
it might help all set more.
It
There
might help
was-
me more. No.
No,
Oh, I
might-
get
it
you.
might help
Well,
literally
sure.
anyone else more because I'm just going to
Azrar,
be
yeah.
getting
He just
advantage
reckless.
anyways.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll give it to myself then.
Okay.
Yeah, any of you guys, like that's useful.
And pass
Alright,
the
well-
save against the fairy fire, right?
Yeah,
it is.
Fairy Fire and that Frighten, yes.
Yeah.
God damn.
The good old
Alright.
Jodra.
Cool. Now,
I'm renaming it.
can I bonus action in between my attacks of the attack action?
Can you what? Repeat that?
Bonus
Use the bo-
action
Yeah,
in between
there's
my
things that let it happen,
Wait,
especially in the
wait,
new rules.
You
Yeah,
had
go
it
for it.
make a con save against the Frighten.
Oh shit!
Is it a con save?
All right.
It's a wisdom
It's a
save
wisdom
against
save.
Frighten.
Oh no!
Oh.
Do I have good? I complete reroll. So this will be the advantage. Let's wait on the silver barbs.
Silver barbs might not use.
Oh, I rolled good.
Okay.
All right, so then
All
the
right,
silver
and then-
barbs
So, yeah.
is
Okay.
lower.
All right.
Honestly, that was a much worse like saving throw bonus I had on that than I do on the con. It just happened to roll okay.
You
fairly well.
turd.
It makes us feel better
Alright.
that you actually rolled.
Probably just
one.
used to rolling con
Yeah.
with you.
Right?
All right. I'm gonna rage then before I take my next
I'm
attack.
gonna minus that damage you did to me.
Why?
Because I'm trying. Why is it not actually minusing? Whatever. I'm just gonna click it.
Oh, minus
Yeah,
the
no,
damage. I thought you meant revert the damage. I'm like, what?
No, I haven't actually done the damage.
It's the rage
It's
take.
not
The
really
minus
me.
damage
And my
is,
resistance.
being
and
dumb, I've
then-
noticed.
My crit. And we're gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Again.
Total of 20?
A 20 is it.
All right.
26.
Mhm.
That worked that time.
And that should, yep, that is my rage damage. Perfect. And then, hasted action.
Okay. Is your
Or-
holy and the holy weapon damage is in there too? That's a 2d8. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 2d8. Yep.
23 hits.
Oh,
Oh no! Did I edit its actual fucking stat block? No. What the fuck? Why is that not working? I had the wrong. The HP is not. This way. I have to fix it back. I have to do all your damage back to it. All right. So we're going to minus off that. We're gonna minus this off here. We're gonna minus this off up here. If it lets me. No, that one's just bugged. So minus 31. All right, there we go. Now it's correct. Okay. So you smashing it up. Any mighty weapons?
fuck no. I don't got a lot of. I mean, for sure. For the last one, we'll try a single mighty weapon.
Okay. To con save this time.
Yes. Yeah, here I'll.
Do I have advantage on being from stunned as well? Let's find out.
There. It's a DC 17 con.
I do have advantage because of stunned too. I don't look because the multiple heads is actually from one of the creatures in the 5e handbook.
It's probably normal Hydra.
Yeah,
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 that makes
Kima.
way too much sense. Yeah, I did good.
Ugh!
I rolled good. All right. Now it turns over. It is. Go hit the end turn button. Okay, Azrar, you're up.
All right. Let's see how far away I am. Come on. Okay, 65 feet. Okay, I am going to jump out of the tree, bonus action, dash. Oh, come on. My mouse is acting up, so it's constantly double clicking now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I just fully shut my goddamn character sheet. Love that. Okay. And then I'm going to make, oh yeah, I need to go in and check off, oh, sneak attack's already checked off, perfect. Single attack. And there's nothing giving me advantage, correct?
Correct.
yeah, nothing.
Cool.
Crit.
Oh, I crit! Let's look at what
You do
the
have
lower
sneak
roll
attack,
was.
though.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm trying to see
can
what the
max
lower
it.
roll is. Yeah,
No,
that's
you don't have a low roll, right? Because you.
Oh,
do have
yes,
yeah,
I
because you don't have
do.
advantage.
Yeah, there's no little roll.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck, yeah.
You need advantage for weakness expert.
Right. Okay. Critical hit. There we go. 76
Whoa.
damage.
All right, so
Ugh.
you come to like Erus, smashing into it, and you're hitting like one of the heads. The other head turns and looks at Azrar and goes to bite him, and Azrar dodges out of the way, just stabs it in the eye, and it screams in pain. And actually, two of those heads have fallen off. So so Erus smashes down, crushing the one, like just tearing it off of its body. The other one, you stab in the eye, and then you kind of flip around and you slice through its neck as it also falls. There's only currently one head available.
All right, and then I make another attack.
Okay. It hits.
Perfect.
For
17 damage.
Okay.
And then that ends my turn.
All right, your turn comes to a close. I am going to use a legendary action. The question is, who do I hit it with? You both basically did the same amount of damage. But yours was a harder hitting one because of the crit. So it's going to tail attack against Azrar in this case. 25 to hit.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to make an attack roll with my rapier with the riposte feature. And if my roll equals or exceeds the attack roll, he misses.
Okay. You have never used that. I
Yeah,
thought
I
it
have
even
never used
exist.
It
Okay,
could very
attack.
well not exist.
Oh, it's a...
Oh.
It exceeds, so I miss. So yeah, he goes to bite down you with the last, and you parry out of the way and dodge. I guess we're supposed to be stab it in, they stab it and close its mouth, and then dodge out of the way.
I like to imagine I just lightly tapped it on the jaw and just deflected it. Just boop. It's
Okay.
like redirecting a shark that's charging at you in the water. You just nudge its nose away.
Okay. All set. You're up.
Yep. I'll look over at Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Please, if you would, assist them as soon as possible. As I will go ahead and just move next to Iihane, because that's not definitely going to be a problem later.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just shoot at it.
Okay.
I'll give advantage for the first. I'll use the advantage on the first hit. Here. So normal. Everything looks good.
24 hits.
Cool. That also looks good.
10. Okay.
And
It is now sealed. And a miss.
oof. Alright. That'll be. I'll calculate the ammo later. And my turn. And my boy is going to rush up here 55 feet. And dash as his action. That'll be it.
Okay.
Wow. Go ahead.
Go ahead on. Anyways, oh yeah, I'm going to use legendary action. That's true. I'm going to strike at Azrar again.
Okay.
Mhm.
Stormbreaker will impose disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. Keep lowest plus 8. 11. That's a
That
miss.
misses.
And it'll also take 6 force damage.
Okay. Just want to make sure that everything looks good. Yes, it does. So 6 force. Okay. Jodra's right having some issues right now.
Okay, so knowing how hard you guys are obviously hitting this thing, it's missing 2 of its heads. Iihane is gonna try to just overwhelming firepower it with you, and guiding bolt at her highest level.
Which is What level?
8th.
Okay.
Oh, you're just doing a Kamehameha at him.
Oh,
no!
and 1.
Oh,
There's
oh, the
nothing-
And
pain.
you just whip
The
and
pain.
annihilate part of the forest.
Legitimately, I have a plus 12. Well,
Jesus.
as it goes flying off and hits a random civilian way off in the distance.
I'm just gonna pick these berries up.
But by the way, that's how much radiant it does. As a bonus action, she is
That hurt
going.
my soul.
It hurts my soul.
Oh,
Cause I don't think any of my stuff is bonus action, so I'm going to have to. I'm going to move a little bit. I'm gonna move over here to this tree line.
okay.
And just so me and all set aren't within breath line. Oh yeah, no, there's still breath lines it can make. It's just now it can't hit both me and all set. Hopefully.
Right. Okay. I forgot we also upgraded Stormbreaker as well. Stormbreaker got all of its new little goodies.
Yeah, it's just gonna point blank lightning bolt it, I guess.
Right. So this is JoJo's turn, and on its turn, it did not take specific damage types, correct? Nope. All right, cool, perfect. So,
None of us do fire.
so you watch as both heads reform, and it seems to heal a little bit.
Is it one head per stump or 2?
It regrows 2 heads at that were cut off, so it regrows 2 of them.
Huh.
So it's got 3 heads.
Well, because I know the Hydras grow 2 heads for every one it gets cut off.
In mythology, yes, I believe in D&D.
Each of its heads that.
Oh, that's also how it is.
I mean,
Oh.
technically, yeah, that's accurate. So I lied. Yeah, so it grows 5 heads or 4 heads total.
I remember one time
Stop
in
it!
a game, I literally just out DPS'd a Hydra in 2 rounds and it died. It didn't get a chance to really grow any heads.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I was playing a busted ass
Hydra
Goliath
players
fighter.
now.
So it is going to make 5 bite attacks. We're going to do 3 on Azrar and 2 on Erus, because technically Stormbreaker hasn't done anything yet to it.
No, Stormbreaker damaged it with the deflection.
It deflected, but it deflected while it was attacking Azrar, which obviously means it's Azrar, because this is a fucking devil joke.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Plus. Alright, I'm going to do my 3 Azrar attacks first. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was horrible.
Okay, only one of those hit.
You take 28 or 22 points of piercing damage. Dang, hiccups.
Okay.
And your armor's magical, so it doesn't matter for the other effect.
Yeah. No armor degradation from this rust monster poser.
I'll use my reaction actually.
Uh-huh. Those are for you, so it's okay.
Yeah, I see that. So we'll Spirit Shield Azrar's hit. And he'll take 11 less damage.
So you take 11
Fuck
damage.
Yeah, you literally have to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh man, dude. I think 2 more levels, 2 or 3 more levels, something like that. And that 14th level, 4d6, man.
Nice. So
nice.
Both those 26 hit you. So you take. You're not raging yet.
Uh-huh.
No, I am raging. I raged on my
I
turn.
didn't see the icon, so that's why. Okay. So 17 piercing and then 27
It's not
piercing.
an icon because it's
Weird.
this one's dumb and doesn't have a good rage icon. So hold on, let me
Zoom
just
in to look at it.
zoom in a bit and find.
I'm pretty sure this is used for rage. Paralyzed.
Yeah, I like the frightened one more, but
You can use that one too.
all right. So 17 and
8.
27.
8 and 13, so 21 total.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Minus 21. Okay.
Yeah, I misread on the meaning that grow back. I was on. It grew back 2, not.
I recently
2
used the
each.
Hydra. That's the only reason I knew.
I appreciate it.
Well, because it's not gonna be a fun fight if it just forever has just those 3 heads. That's not what a Hydra does.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
At what point does it hit critical mass and it's just a
When we
dies.
head?
When we
head,
die.
Ball of Joe heads.
Have you not
its
seen
heads
the
are too
Hercules
heavy
Disney
for its
movie?
body.
It
Yeah.
becomes the Joe King once it grows enough heads. It's just like a Rat King. Is
Each Devil Joe head is 1 tooth on it. It's perfect. All right, so that is going to be its turn. As because I'm sealed, I can't use my recharge. It's Erus's turn.
Aha. It's gonna be hit. Also, I forgot to. I hit him 3 times, so I should be at 17 for my crit. You're 8. Now we're gonna.
That's a crit.
Ooh, baby. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that was 2 nat 20s.
Yeah.
Hey, that makes
Is
that
it
makes
time
up
to
for,
weakness exploit?
that makes up for my nat 1, honestly.
Well, hold on. Yes, we're going to weakness exploit. But I still have to roll. I'm going to divine smite it.
Okay.
So I'll roll that first. I don't know why it's giving me versatile.
Well, Divine Smite, you won't have to roll because you can max it out.
No, because it's weapon damage.
Oh, right, it's weapon
Yes.
damage.
So divine
Wait.
smite and I think the holy weapon don't count as part of.
No, they're separate.
Yes.
Would sneak attack count though because it does weapon damage technically?
No, I think it's because it's an additional effect and not part of the actual weapon or something like that. Is what it is. We looked it up. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like his weapon deals extra damage, like his Namiel stuff does, but his like smites and stuff don't.
Yeah.
The issue is in normal 5e, smites and sneak attacks are if it's doubled in the crit, it tends to be called weapon damage.
So that's for divine
Divine
smite's
Smite's
crit
radiant
damage. And then I'm going to roll the radiant damage for the holy weapon critted. So here's all the radiant damage. And now I have to do some maths. So I have 2d6. So that's gonna be 2. It's 24. Plus, and I get, I think, with brutal critical, I only have 1 additional weapon die. I'm gonna be 12. Plus my d8, so that's 16. Plus my 3 rage damage. Plus my strength modifier. Okay, cool. So it's that radiant damage plus 79.
Okay.
And
It loses
that's
one
gonna
of
be the
Ted's.
first hit.
I wish
Out
I
of
could max
3.
out my sneak attack
It's
damage.
looking
That'd be
bloodied.
perfect.
You're damn right it is. After that hit, and I'm pretty sure because that would have been, yeah, because that's not my charge, which gives me the extra D4. So, yeah, the part breaker plus 3 being a D10 really helped to boost that damage up
Yeah.
a lot. Because that's just an extra 20 damage on that. Damn, that was hot. I don't even know if I want to attack more. That was satisfying.
That's fine. You can end your turn. It's cool. I'm cool
No,
with it.
no. We're
it's fine.
still gonna
No
hit
worries.
it. We're gonna hit it some more. Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one more.
That's a hit. Just
I should
barely.
Probably.
Well, that one-
So technically, because I forgot to put my crit on from the chain crit,
It
that was a
would be
19.
crit, yeah. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I'm not going to divine smite, but I am going to use mighty or weakness exploit again.
Okay.
So I have 4 uses of
Yeah.
it, so might as well. So it's gonna be another 79 plus another. That's 2d6. That was the wrong thing. Sorry. So plus another 17. So 79 plus 17.
Okay.
So 96 total from that other hit.
Okay, 96.
So
That counts that damage you just have right there as well, in that math, that you have on the board.
yeah, the 5 and the 12, the 2d6 was wrong. I didn't mean to hit the 2d6,
Just wanted to
but
make
that
sure I was
2d,
right.
2 of the 2d8s were from the holy weapon.
Gotcha.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn. I'll hit the end turn button now.
Need a cigarette break?
Damn. After that, I'll just sit out for the rest of the combat. Just, all right, you guys got this.
I mean, if you're not going to use the holy weapon, I can use the holy weapon.
Just make it explode.
Yeah.
So, Azrar,
Yes.
you're up. The Joe right now is the Jodra is missing one head currently, as it has been crushed and ripped off by a hammer as it smashed through it.
Only one head?
Yeah, only one. If it takes a certain amount of damage in a turn, it loses
in a
one
turn,
head. Yeah, it
that's
loses a
right.
head. So no matter how much you did, otherwise you would have at least taken 2 heads.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to aim so I give myself advantage on the attack.
You guys did justify my reasoning for thinking about upping that amount of health damage before its head get ripped off, though. But I did up that from what I originally had it as.
Okay.
Hey, this is a good play test for the monster.
29 just barely hits. Why do you have advantage?
I use my bonus action to give myself advantage.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Would a 17 have hit?
17 is what you had to hit. Oh,
Yeah, the other was
the
the other's
one.
a 2, which
Oh,
would be
okay then I can't mighty weapon, or I can't.
2 plus whatever your.
No,
Well,
2
stuff
plus is like 11 does not
14?
hit.
Yeah. It's plus 12 actually.
Yeah, it hit.
Yeah, a 14 wouldn't have hit. So okay, damage normal, 43 damage.
Okay. In the previous version of this, that would have ripped a head off.
Wow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make another attack. 26
That hits.
for 20 damage.
Nice. Okay. I mean, it's fairly bloodied right now. It's one of its heads is missing.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. And then that puts it at all set.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage that my boys are just kind of putting out, and I'm just like,
Hey, just remember, you're helping with that haste.
Yeah.
the heavy
That's
portion
true.
of this heavy bull gun isn't.
Someone make an edit of the Chad like image, but it's Azrar. Like make him red instead of gray.
Do 2 pictures, one blue and one red.
Yes. One has horns, one has a top knot.
Yeah, so I'll just keep shooting it.
Okay. Lockdown.
I'll do what I can for my boys.
I've done almost nothing to you guys so far. Horrible. That hits.
Okay.
What you do is you just send 2 of these against Team A.
That hits. All right, both hit. It's sealed still. I'm gonna use. I actually forgot. I was using legendary action, so I'm gonna use. I can use that for the next 2. So that's fine. Go ahead and finish your turn now.
And then, is it within my certain range? It's fine. I think it should be fine. Please, Stormbreaker, once again. And
So before Stormbreaker goes, because technically there'd be a turn switch between, I am going to make a tail attack against Erus this time.
I'm deflect it with Stormbreaker.
Okay. Keep lowest. I even typed out the 2d20 like automatically. So a 9. So that misses. No, Stormbreaker can take its turn.
Yeah, and that'll be a 6 force damage against the Jodra. As it will once again attempt the Fairy Fire.
Okay. Can this thing be captured? Let's find out.
I wouldn't want to capture this.
That'd be a
Yeah, let's
mistake.
do it.
You need to.
Let's,
This is a
we should just
scientific marvel.
euthanize it.
No,
Let's send this
is
back
an-
to the.
whoever released the Nerja, like Shagu Gigante.
Shigura
had to
Gante.
make this. Yeah, Shigura Gante had to make this. We need to find him. This could have evidence.
I'm just getting out my biggest, most euthanaziest needle to use on it.
Euthanasius. So this thing
Yeah,
is
it's called my
capturable.
splint
I
rapier.
just realized. So if you wish to change your attacks on, you can, but it is in capture range.
I don't have that material anymore.
Okay.
I've swapped out a lot of
Oh,
things.
well, never mind then. It's not capturable, everybody.
We don't know anything. Whoops.
Sure.
I have a
Um,
feeling.
Oops,
Yes.
all berries.
Yep. So that'll be a Fairy Fire on it for
All right.
Stormbreaker's turn.
Same save. so
20.
it's fine. I have. Do I have advantage in dexterity saving those? I don't know if I do or not. Let's find out.
Quickly give it a couple barbarian levels.
No, I do not have advantage on this. So this is a normal roll. I succeed. It's the
Okay.
same I rolled last time.
So, do you
That'll-
do anything before I do my turn, Aaron? Any legendary
Yeah.
action?
I'm gonna smash into Erus once again.
Sweet.
Smash at Erus.
I hit.
Oh, you bastard. That just. Also, that's another
a
dex saving throw.
What the fuck?
Your attack.
You dodged into Erus.
Ha!
No, the biggest problem on that is the.
There we go.
Yeah, let's re-roll that. That was a whole fuck up. Nailed it.
That misses.
That's a hit. All right. I divine intervention from one of the. Shit, I can't remember my gods' names right now. One of the gods. That gives me advantage.
One of the gods wants Erus dead.
Let's be real, more than one of them probably do.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, either way, it misses, and Iihane, you're up.
Okay, so on my turn, I am going to. If I do that, I'm gonna have to have a good action, which I guess I can attack. I guess Total Death's gonna be my action, but I am going to use a bonus action to dismiss the holy weapon. Just kind of try to blind the creature. So, as I reposted the chat so you could read that portion of it.
Sam, thank you.
As a bonus action, I dismiss it.
Each creature
of
you
my
can see.
choice.
Oh, each
My
of
choice.
your choice, yeah.
So it's only going to be the Joe. It has to make a con save, DC 20.
Yeah, but if I
On a
succeed, I take-
fail. Yeah.
For blinded, I do have advantage, so I succeed.
So you take half.
Okay. You can just roll that.
That's well. It's 19 cut in half, so 9. Because it rolled a 48
Right,
as the
weird.
second one. I
Yeah,
just
19
ignored.
half, so 9.
And then as an action, I will. You know what? We'll bring back an old tried and true favorite.
Okay.
Let me just make sure of the range. 300 feet. Yep. I'll just place it right here. As I cast
good.
Insect Play.
Right, because you explode, so you can still do that. All right, Constitution.
Yep. When it appears, they have to. Yeah. Okay. I would make sure when they.
Great success.
So half damage.
I rolled a 19. All right, I'll just mark the half button here. Boom. There we go.
Okay.
13.
So and it takes it if it ends its turn there,
Okay.
or enters it for the first time.
Okay. All right, and as your turn comes to a close, I'm gonna use my last legendary action to attack Erus. You're gonna feel some slight pain. Fine, I almost just rolled a 2d80. Why am I rolling 2d? I don't know. 21 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Yeah, I hit. Get wrecked. Take this half damage. 13. Boom. Now it's my turn. On my turn. 2 more heads.
I'm reducing that by 7 points.
Yeah,
By the way.
we'll take your 6 damage. And then it's my turn. The Devil Joe seems to regain some hit points as 2 of its heads regrow. Alright, so now it has 6 heads. Let's just go ahead and put this right here.
It's gonna be a massive head like from Hercules here soon.
Wait, sorry, was I attacked by the savage?
No, I was.
Okay. Wait, you can't use Spirit Shield
Yeah,
on
I can.
yourself, can you? Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're raging another creature.
Yeah, so you can't
Ooh,
use
never
that
mind. I'll
yourself.
take that full 13.
That's right, you will.
So I'll take another 7 points.
Alright, what am I going to do here?
Nice. This means that it can do more damage, and I can use something different.
Yeah, I'm going to
Maybe.
do... I feel like what's a dumb...
Do it. Do the dumb thing. I'm all down for the dumb thing.
Yeah... I am unable to go forward.
Correct. We have boxed you in.
And there's a swarm of insects behind it. It wouldn't want to run through that.
This is what happened to me and during my home game a couple weeks ago. Feels bad when your creature can't move.
I have no trample. I mean, I can technically go walking back the other way because it's not difficult terrain.
I think if you're much larger, like, because this is gargantuan, you should be able to go through medium creatures areas.
I know.
I mean, I'm all for it just staying there.
I don't want to stay there.
But it's a dumb creature. It's eating itself. It's fine.
True.
This thing's not meant to survive in the wild.
It's not. That's besides the point.
This is an abomination. This is an affront to nature.
It is. Whoever made this and that nerdy that we fought is an evil individual, right, Legendary?
Yeah. Whoever made this.
An evil bastard
I'm a bitch.
who has no cause to care for life. An unthinking, evil monstrosity.
He said this one's name is Lincoln.
Lincoln Park?
That's the name of my dead dog.
Ooh.
Not
named
cool,
after
Legendary.
he's named after Lincoln
I wish I had that
Cars.
fucking...
And then we had a Chihuahua called Cooper after Mini Coopers.
So, moving through creatures, you can move through a hostile creature space if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Regardless, moving through the creature space is considered difficult terrain. You cannot end your turn. So I can move through its difficult terrain. Okay.
Okay.
I learned something new. Yeah,
Well, it's especially useful for you with these giant monsters
Right.
you're using.
I have 10, 15,
That way you don't get cornered.
20. But I have to go to here, which means I have to still have to leave the space because stupid storm. Fuck. Stupid horse. I would have to go here if I go here. Do I want to go there?
You could just eat Stormbreaker then.
No, I have to have him knock him prone to do that. Alright, we're going to disengage. And then run. Suck. There.
This bitch.
Turn
As
around.
soon as I see it run away from Erus,
Uh-huh.
I will drop concentration once Erus starts moving.
Okay, I was like, I'm waiting for that to specify because I'm gonna put my dojo right back here and turn my ass right back around.
No, I know. That's why I said when Erus
Oh,
starts
no,
running,
can I undo? Yeah, I can. Perfect.
and I will actually yell out, Erus, go ahead and chase it.
Wow, it has self-preservation instincts. That doesn't feel
It then
right.
turns around and waits with mouth agape. Obviously, there's a cave there. That is going to be
Obviously.
its turn.
Alaskan bullworm.
Erus,
Alaskan bull.
Yeah.
your turn.
All right. Erus runs towards it.
Right as you run and almost hit the insects, they all just kind of magic away.
And hammer charge.
Say good luck with a straight line on that one. That's a lot of curves and shit. I don't think you
Well,
can.
it only has to be 20, right?
Right.
So if he can get here, it's
Yeah.
20 feet to
Yeah,
it.
he
So
can make it there,
just
yeah.
has to move there, and then there.
Well, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, could I go from like that? It's
You can also
But
do that. Yeah.
that's
You can
40
do that too
right
as well.
there.
Yeah.
yeah, or yeah.
And then
So yeah,
20
I'll
for
just
that.
do. I'll do the one that's easier and get to
There
here,
and charge for
and
it.
then go.
Cool. I just wanted to
Sure.
make sure that we had the actual
Forward.
spot. And like, if not, then you don't get the hammer charge.
Tag. Reckless.
That is
Total
a
of
hit.
20. Ooh. Alright.
You know, this would be easier for me, guys, if you would miss.
Yeah, that's too bad. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure. I need to make sure check how much movement I've used.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was here. I've gone 40. That's 60.
So you can also like click, and then you can move your mouse again, and it'll give you the total as
60.
well.
Yeah. So cool. I'll back up 20 feet
Okay.
and go forward 20
Okay.
feet.
I will use my reaction to make a bite attack. Let's
Yeah,
see
go
here.
for it, dude.
Actually, no. I'm going to make a body slam attack against you as you walk away.
You go for it.
I will. Roll. I better hit. Fuck. I just realized. No, so all those attacks that I've been rolling a +8 when it should be a +15. I've been rolling its damage strength modifier. So I may need to go back. I may need to go back for a second. So this is the actual plus to hit. 21 just hit you on that. Make me a strength
was
saving
just
throw,
it.
please, as you step out. Make me a strength saving throw.
It's gonna eat you again.
Oh, it's a body slam, so
Yes, it is.
strength saving throw.
At least this is that advantage.
Since I'm raging, would I have advantage?
Holy.
You would, yes. I rolled really good.
Ooh.
I rolled a 10, an 8, a 10, and a 3.
I rolled really bad and I got a 17.
So you are knocked prone right there. Do you have half your
Ooh.
movement speed left or no?
No, I
And
did
you are
not.
prone on the ground right there.
Ooh. Ooh. I take 39 points, right?
Yes, reduced to half.
Alright. Hold on a second.
Ace action the dash.
Yeah, hold on. Hi. Hello. Hello, cat.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, I got this.
Yeah, haste action to dash would let him get him up, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'm reading something right now. Oh, okay. That's a person other than me. Alright. So half of 39 is gonna
So
be.
you should be able to just highlight
18?
over and hit the half button too.
Oh,
Not do
true.
math.
No, because it's you had me do the damage for some reason.
Oh, weird. Well, the good news
So
is,
I
good news is when
can't
you highlight
highlight over it.
oh, when you highlight over the actual like half button, it tells you 18, but 18 is correct.
Okay.
Apparently, I had you selected. You're welcome. You did that to yourself.
I don't know how. No, I don't want to use that.
You
All
trip
right, yeah,
and smash your face with your
I'll
hand.
haste action. Stand up.
Okay.
So that's half of 50 movement, and then I'll go back.
Okay. Hold on.
And
1 second.
what? He already used his.
I'm going to use one of my other head's reactions to bite you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget that Hydra's get a reaction for every head they
Oh,
have.
what the shit! Wait, yeah, it's a 1.
That's a miss. And now I'm gonna hit him.
You technically, every time you miss, have a different head attack. That
exactly.
Same,
Hold on. Well, I just want to make
have
sure.
6 attacks of opportunity go off.
I
at
need
once.
to make sure
Yeah, the
I
bite
get.
has a 10-foot reach, and the bison had a 5-foot reach. It was perfect.
Tech. Advantage.
All right, 29 hits.
All right. And it's all lightning. The D8, the 1d8 is lightning damage, by the way. So, whether that matters or not, I do not know.
Does not in this case. All right.
And that's all that I can do. Well, I could technically bonus action do something.
You could technically, yes.
I could technically drink a potion. If I wanted to.
Do you need to?
Because you remember, you will get healed at the end of this.
No, I don't need to yet. We're like...
Yeah, you get some time. This has not been a very successful fight for me.
I'm not even at half yet. So, yeah, we will...
I need to go back and take a look at some of these I rolled.
Yeah, because you should be much lower, because he definitely should have hit you with that +7.
Yeah, he should have. He fucked up.
So that one was a 7. So 7 plus 15 is a 22. So that one would have hit you.
Yeah, would have.
So 40.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
48 plus 8. Oh, there's a 29. All right. Erus did it to yourself again.
What?
Let's see. Do I have another one in here somewhere?
Minus 14. I'm trying to make a new playlist. Come on.
Man, I rolled so many of them.
Yeah, you've rolled a lot of attacks.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. So 3 more attacks in here. But I'm trying to remember if this was during. That's fine. I can figure it out pretty easy. Rapier there. Rapier there. Okay. So yeah, I actually missed a couple attacks against Azrar at the start. No, yeah, I missed 2 of them at the start because I rolled wrong. So Azrar, you actually have 2 attacks that I missed you on. I'm gonna hit you with those. You used,
okay.
These were during the point when you used your reaction already, because it was in that turn when you crit at the beginning. So.
Okay.
So it'll be a 48, and then there we go. And that's all there is. That's all out of
And
everything
that's
I
the
missed.
damage I take?
Yeah, those are your 2 damages.
Okay. 51 damage, okay.
At least it's not as flawless victory as you were worried it would
It's
be.
slightly better now. All right, so Devil Joe is fairly weak. There's 6 heads currently. It is now Erus' turn to hit the end button, so Azrar can go.
Oh, yeah. All right.
R-O-H-A.
I need to open up this vent. It's fucking hot.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
start running up, but also take my bonus action to dash so I can make it the full way. And then I need to check off the sneak attack again.
Mm-hmm.
And a stab.
Okay.
Does 19 hit?
It just hits.
Nice. Damage 40.
Okay.
And second attack.
Okay. That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. Okay, and that ends my turn.
Okay, as your turn comes close, I am going to use a legendary action, and I'm going to bite Erus. Oh, sorry, tail attack Erus. Plus 15. Another 1. All right, missed.
Get fucked.
All set. Don't be so mean to the Jodra.
I will be mean to this abomination to nature.
Hey, it's beautiful. I
should do
love
this.
it. Don't worry.
Just put this here. Like, can I slightly move it over it? Like, can I use like an alt or something?
Kind of.
Yeah. Perfection. There we go. All right.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? All right. So it is now Allset's turn.
I'm muted. Okay, there we go. I'll attempt to shoot it from this angle.
I believe you
The
can.
McCurdy.
Yeah, it's yeah. This is like just like little AB tree right here, so that's fine. Like that's
Sure.
not the trunk. 28 hits. I was really hoping you weren't going to be in range, so I get my Elder Seal, like I get my recharge. I was hoping.
100 feet, baby.
All right, 15. Oh, almost spot. 20 hits.
And I'll look over to Stormbreaker. Man, I'm really bad at this now. Stormbreaker, if you would, please do the thing. As that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. I'm going to use a legendary action between your turns to tail attack this time Azrar. I feel like he feels left out at this.
Yeah, just a bit.
Come on.
And that just barely hits. No, that hits.
Yeah, I can't miss him.
But guess what? I'm going to use my reaction to riposte.
Okay, yeah. Good luck beating my 16. You have no chance. You son of a bitch. I knew it was a real good chance. All right, so you
Imagine
block
if
it.
reliable talent applied to attack rolls never rolled below a
it'd be
21.
Busted as heck.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Just like an actual keyring, the
Oh no!
horn will light up
Okay.
as we will attempt to. Oh man,
You
we'll
can
just like
you can aim up.
yeah. It's not gonna hit anybody, but it's just gonna. That'll be his action.
I'm gonna roll the save for fun. Okay. How does Stormbreaker kill the Jodra?
I think I would have at this point I would have programmed like the movements
Yeah.
akin to like an actual Kieran doing like the Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
So it rears up
Yeah.
and then just like slams down, line goes through. And it just catches it on the side. Just like scoring through a good portion of it.
That is too funny. As the Jodra goes down. I deleted the one that had on the initiative order. Let's put him on the initiative order so I can include the dead part. There we go. See ya.
Such a fun monster.
I was gonna make 6 bite attacks. I was actually really hoping Erus couldn't get up because I could have used my chomp ability and swallowed him again. Oh, if you wouldn't be able to get up, it was gonna happen.
Trauma.
Did that 56 acid damage inside of its belly. Been so good. Okay. So the Jodra dies. You can get your carves. Same carves I said as a savage. It's only 1 CR higher. That is going to give us.
You get 1 extra carve because it has an extra heads.
No, because you already get 6 with the savage.
Oh, you get 6? Fuck, okay.
Otherwise, I would have been like, yeah, sure, why not? So 6 carves, please.
Okay, 6 survival checks coming your way.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, all successes. As
Yeah, that'll happen.
you guys can decide on who does the what.
Should we just
Yeah.
all? There's 6 of them.
I'm gonna be
Alright, I got
doing
one.
the thing adding. So
So it's have you just want them to roll then?
yeah.
Okay, so each of you roll 2.
Oh,
18,
Oh, shoot.
5,
No, wait, no, that was right.
17 and
The
7
shit
for me.
Erus.
19 and a 20, maybe.
We actually got some high-level
So
rolls for
you
this.
guys got
Let's
a
go.
Savage
Iihane
Tail.
still needs to roll one more time.
No, I
No.
will too.
Yep.
This
Oh,
is-
you rolled 2d20.
you got the
oh,
you guys
okay.
got the swallow thing, same as what
Ah.
Shaseth has.
Yeah, I got a 5 and a 15.
You got the gem.
Nice.
Which actually has
These parts aren't cursed for you guys, as far as we know.
So you have this Savage
Huh.
Gem.
Wait. Ooh.
You have, let's see here. So 1920s are done.
Oh.
So a 5.
Hold on. Is that an action to use the beam?
Yes.
Oh. It should be updated to be like the Dragonborn
I'm
shit.
still considering doing that, but at the moment,
fuck
yes.
And then speed
Savage
eating.
scale for some speed eating.
Hey.
I already have
That was the
speed
5. So then we have
Same.
Ihane's, which is a 17 and a 7. So 7 is another speed eating scale. The 17 is a saliva.
Ooh, cannot be
Saliva.
frightened.
Hey.
I know who needs that.
I don't know. Someone with bad wisdom? Definitely not me.
I mean, we can't really use the other one, though it is really cool.
If any of those spells that technically would be on
Artificer.
your spell list, that would count. It's kind of how I'm trying to run those. I haven't figured out the wording for it though. So I'm pretty sure Ray of Sickness is on either one of yours potentially.
It maybe
Harm
if,
is for sure on a cleric.
Yeah, harm is. I have that and contagion.
So if like Alset has the same things or one of those on there, then he can use it as well.
Okay.
And
I'm an
Feeble Man
artificer.
kinda-
I just don't give a crap.
Yeah,
You were also giving your extra slots, correct, Alset?
Yeah, I'm also good. Yeah, that's why it's like, what am I doing?
this could be useful for you then.
You actually have
'cause
two
this is a lot
salivas.
of utility.
There's 2 salivas.
Yeah,
That's a lot of utility spells, especially if you throw on a trinket.
yeah.
So yeah, you have 2. I mean, he has like right now, I think at this level, like 6 slots in his armor and weapons or something like that.
Yeah, it's
And-
not fun.
And made it so kindly reminded that CR20 materials sell for 4,000 apiece.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Damn.
Unless
and
you're
we
me,
can
I
potentially
cannot
bargain
spell.
them up.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I need to reset my HP back to 244.
And with my reliable talent and my deception, I can, gamble that up. Because I roll a minimum of 14, so it depends on what the DC is on
Wouldn't
that.
reliable talent like work extremely well with Trenya if you had all the abilities?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or just
You-
like
you
any of
just
the
not
downsides,
fail.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can use Trenya to learn every single skill
Get all
and
the-
be
Get all that.
unstoppable.
This really sucks because I really, really would love that savage saliva
Mm-hmm.
in my armor right now. But
Just, like, put it on like sunscreen. Just,
What's the saliva do for armor? Oh, it can't
that's
be. Yeah.
the frightened, yeah.
Which is
But
really
right
good
now,
with both.
what I have is speed eating,
Mm-hmm.
resistance to necrotic damage,
Mm-hmm.
my marathon runner, and then the bonus action wings
It's time to go
or
slow,
action
sir.
wings.
yeah, I was gonna say
Uh,
it's not a
Time to
bonus
go
action.
slow.
That or what's your trinket?
My trinket is the can't be crit.
Okay, yeah, that's
Look,
fair.
I
There's
mean-
no
I mean-
fucking way I'm getting rid of that.
I'm just saying, you already
Yeah.
have haste all the time. You have your movement from your rage, and you already get extra movement from being a barbarian. It's time to get rid of that difficult terrain plus
But-
10.
But faster.
It's probably the least important out of all
And just
that
remember,
stuff.
you are the cook. You can cook those horseshoe crabs all day long.
Yeah, but that just gives me more
Once you can
speed.
fly, does it matter?
It's true. 90 feet of flying is a lot faster,
Yeah.
especially when it's
Wait,
100.
would that double if I'm hasted?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah,
Does the,
no, fuck
does
that
barbarian
shit.
stack on that?
All right, when we
So it's
get to
like
Riveroo,
100?
baby.
It would not. No, I wouldn't think it would stack on that specifically because it's
I want to see if it specifically
Speed
says
values,
movement
yeah.
speed or like van
Speed.
speed.
Yeah.
So the thing that really sucks about like the Savage Gem and many other magic items that I've seen that give stuff for like beam attacks or like ranged attacks like burning hands
Mhm.
type stuff. The DC just feels really low for especially like at the level we're at.
You have
Like
to realize that most monsters have a dexterity of about 0 to +1.
right, but like still as like a magic item that you'd have in a just let's say a normal D&D game, a DC 15. So many things are gonna beat that
That's
like
actually
constantly.
like 15 and 17s are pretty standard like legendary items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 17 is what you get for legendaries and artifacts. 15 is what you get for
Very rare.
Yeah, it's
rare.
it's very like standard like 5e like
But
DCs.
that just feels really bad.
But that's also just how it's designed. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
magic items give you ease of access to stuff, but they shouldn't be overtly better than what you get access to as a character
Yeah.
from your class.
I agree with that. I just feel like 15 is like low. That and then like 15. I mean, I guess 10d6 damage is a lot. That is a lot of damage.
That's a high amount compared to almost
Yeah,
any other.
that's a lot of damage. So
That's
yeah,
that's
it
a
just feels
5th
bad
level
that it's
fireball.
yeah, that just feels bad that it's a full action.
Yeah.
Like
And maybe that will change at some point.
yeah,
I
full
hope
action and like pretty easily is beaten by like because I was thinking like ooh that'd be really good for if we when we come across the fucking poachers again and just be able to clear out a bunch of them.
Ask them to line up as you get 2 ice walls because of all set and they're just stuck in a 5-foot line.
Well, that and like or like just having a ranged option for me, but like I guess with my flying that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
But I was trying to like get a ranged option at some
By
point.
the way, the fast movement looks like it would stack on fly speed because it just says your speed increases, not your.
Yeah, maybe.
The
It'd
fast
be up to
movement
DM.
or
Super
haste.
fast. No,
No,
for your barbarians movement,
barbarian.
unarmored movement.
Monks
Oh.
would go so fast.
Yep.
So it's like 200 like feet.
Just flying,
Haste.
yeah, dude. They would match a
Uh,
Valstrax.
well, hold on. Let me see what my.
I mean, Valstrax is 180 feet, so it would actually be faster.
Yeah.
You are now the Red Comet. Look at me.
I'm coming now.
I mean, yeah, with unhasted, I would become as fast as a Valstrax.
You would be faster.
Wait, and do you still have your extra arms from the Gormagala stuff?
I have that in my hunting horn.
Okay.
So I could have both.
That's fine.
You have both, and then you just have 8 limbs and become a spider. You replace Iihane as the resident spider.
Fast movement starting at 5th level, your speed increases by 10 feet while you aren't wearing heavy. Yeah, it just has speed. Damn. That's wild.
So that'd be 100, which makes you 200.
That's busted. That is.
And
Oh my gosh.
Then be
Yeah,
a
Valstrax
Valstrax
is mighty.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
I would be
Yeah,
unstoppable.
go that solid 400 feet in a turn.
Dude, you guys I'm sorry because as soon as we come across that guild person again, ooh.
No, we can't. We can't. Don't do it.
It would be with or without you.
It'd be without. Ihane's
right.
not helping.
It would just be all set, cast haste on me. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
You just do that solid ultra instinct.
You would
just
get
solid
tired
punch.
after the first.
Boosh
Oh, yeah.
to the ground.
We'd be just outside.
hey.
I'd be like, here you go,
Erus.
cast haste, and I'll just.
Erus, you just have to power juice yourself. You don't need all set.
Yeah.
True. Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Get drugs.
Drugs. That never goes bad.
Ooh.
Drugs are never the problem. All right. So anyway, you carved up you spend some time carving up Devil Joe. It takes about a half hour or so to get all the parts and pieces and stuff. Draining some saliva. Most of it's coming off of Erus itself, as Shawseth pointed out.
Yeah, open jar, just.
Yeah.
How much is power juice at a place?
400 gold or something like that.
Could we have said I bought some?
No.
Okay.
You might be able to buy some in Riveroo though.
I forgot like half this shit existed. I'm not gonna lie. Much like Erus, I am dumb.
So, technically, you guys have already searched this area for minerals and for fish. So you can still search for plants, mushrooms, insects, bone pile. It's 4 things.
I can't search for shit, so I'm.
I will find it for you. It is there.
I don't. I mean, I guess I could just roll for the finding things because
I mean, it's up to you.
That's why I'm finding it for you.
Technically, he rolls like a 23 minimum.
Yeah.
I mean,
why don't you roll?
find
Why don't you
something,
roll
you
anyways?
only need like a
just
12.
in case. Why don't you roll
Here,
just
it's
in
a
case?
24 minimum. Okay, I'm gonna roll right here.
Say all you need is like a 12, just so you know.
30. There you go.
Just
All
shoot.
right.
You
I
can
found
roll.
it.
Bone.
No. So you still have to like collect the proper ones. You still do the history or nature check.
Oh
Yeah.
No, I'm shit at all of that. So
Well, you can also
somebody
do,
else.
like,
I'll
plants.
do the history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or no, I'll do the nature because
Okay.
I roll a minimum of 22 on that.
Okay.
If
Oh,
any
hey, I
of the
rolled zero.
collecting process is based off of strength or charisma, I got you. Otherwise, I'm useless.
I
So
got you.
plants are herbalism kits, survival or nature. Mushrooms are the same.
Okay.
Bone
Okay.
piles are the history. Insects are sleight of hand or something like that in nature. I mean, fishing and mining, which are the 2 things that have been done, are like your specialties. But you can try for one either way because there's 4 things to try. You don't get a choice in there, or you just don't search at all. So a 22 does succeed on the bone pile. So go ahead and roll me a d6, Azrar.
A D6, alrighty.
You just pull it out of the Devil Joe's belly.
Just I pull out a Devil Joe rib.
Boom. Large monster bone.
Hey,
I mean, it was a large monster.
we needed
That
that.
actually was a huge monster or a gargantuan monster, perhaps.
So
Actually, let me see.
you guys have
Yeah, that's a gargantuan.
mushrooms, plants, and insects left.
I guess I'll try and collect a mushroom.
Go for it. Either
Why did you-
herbalism,
Survival.
so herbalism, yeah.
Invisible.
24. That's a success. Roll me a d6.
Yeah, I rolled high on that.
Oh, nice. 1.
All
Toadstool.
right. I'm gonna eat it.
I think that's a good idea. Make me a con save.
Hey, counts as 1 day's ration.
But potentially poisons you.
Yeah, but can he fare? Like, is your con low enough that you can fare that, Erus?
No. He rolls a 10.
Yeah, so you can't get poisoned by toadstools.
Yeah, I get a +10 on that, so
Yeah,
if I
so
even
you
a
can't
nat
get
1
poisoned.
is a success.
So you succeed, obviously. You eat it.
All
It's
toadstool.
it's kind of moldy flavor. Like if you like blue cheese, you probably like this toadstool.
I do not.
There you go. I don't like it either. All right. So we have we still have insects and plants for all set or Iihane.
So what's the insects or sleight of hand or what?
I believe it's nature. I believe.
And the other
Double
one
check.
is which check?
Sleight of hand. Oh no, sorry. The other one is nature, survival, or herbalism kit.
I can do the survival one.
That's plants then.
Let's
sleight
get
of
some,
hand.
let's get some plants.
You find some plants. Roll me d6. You get a mite seed.
I hand it to Erus.
And that last one, sleight of hand, a 12 for the insects is not high enough.
Nice.
Do you want a flash of genius it?
Sure.
All right, you succeed.
Okay.
It was a 16. So roll me a d6. It might be the first mite seed acquired, yeah. So a 6.
Come on, honey.
It's not honey. I'll give you a honey with it, though.
Edge. Okay, cool.
You get a honey and you get a blossom cricket.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's just worth money.
Yeah.
All right, everything's been gathered. The Joe is dead. You go back up into the sky and continue your journey after a slight detour. All right, Azrar, self perception, please, for the nighttime safety.
Alrighty. Stealth and perception. Oh God. Blossom cricket's in my way.
You're welcome.
It's a beautiful cricket, though.
Very pretty. Blossomy. Sakura.
Oh wait, I need to switch to blind jam roll. Oh no, ignore that.
Ignored.
I'll just do another roll. Okay.
Ignoring that one too.
Perception. Alrighty.
Okay. The night goes by peacefully with no issues whatsoever as you wake up in the morning in Iihane. Survival. Trailblaze.
Blaze all the trails.
Okay.
No, don't do that. It'll burn down the forest.
You want to
I've dealt with that enough years in a row here in Oregon.
Oh.
I'm not a nature cleric anymore. It's fine.
So, day goes by
No.
peacefully, though you are still able to gather a fish, insect, mushroom, plant from the ground as you land temporarily. No, Erus. What do you want?
Fish.
Only D6.
Fish. Hey, it's not a 4.
You get a burst arowana.
I remember getting those a lot in World.
All right, well,
I
Going in
loved
the-
fishing in World. It was so
going,
fun.
going in the sack.
All right, it goes in the sack. You have one more night because you have about like a 3 or 4 mile journey tomorrow. Unless you guys want to push past it and make me a con save.
I mean, I can do a con save, but
There'll be one con save.
I can do a con save.
So
Or,
could I.
Why not?
Go for it. Con saves.
all right, time for 4 nat ones.
Time for regret.
19, motherfucker. Oh shit, we rolling good.
This been rolling good
What?
all day.
As opposed to the first time, I have proficiency in con now.
Hey,
Okay. You all succeed
Ooh.
as you travel for an extra hour through the night, arriving in Riveroo as the sun sets fully. Darkness takes the skies as you land on the outskirts and make your way in. So is there anything you guys do at the airship before any instructions for the captain? Anything specific before you start heading towards Riveroo itself?
Do we eat anything, guys, with the ship just in case, or should it just be good here? Maybe fly up until it sees us in case people try to hijack it.
I'd say, yeah, it should kind of get to somewhere safe until we signal it somehow.
Because I can
They're
use ascending.
gone.
I can just send like, hey, we're back at the thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
What level is my major staff item? It's first to second. Okay, so I can't do it unless I'm very rare. I can't keep ascending in my staff. But yeah, we tell the captain to get up to a safe location until I send ascending that we are ready to leave again.
Okay. During this journey, did you set your word of recall to the ship?
Technically, the spell says it has to be. I'll just post it in chat.
I know it's got to be. I've read through it where it's not. It's definitely something you can do.
Okay, if I can do it, I probably would.
Yeah. You have a shrine set to her. It's probably like a bowl of water that flows in.
Yeah, a little waterfall pool thing.
Yeah, one of those that you have like in your outside like garden.
Yeah,
like a small one.
Like a chocolate waterfall.
I'm into it.
but yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay. So, all right. So you have him go up. You'll let him know when you want him to land. Kind of.
Yeah.
Nods to you as you've been walking to the entrance of River, or one of the entrances. As you get close, you can see there are no guards at the entrance.
Oh no.
You can still hear noises inside the city. There's just no guards at the entrance. There's no there's not like a terrifying scream like that. It's like normal city sounds.
Okay. After that combat, Erus has lightened up a little bit. He's just gonna kind of have one hand on his hammer.
Yeah.
But not pull it out yet.
Okay. So
I think Iihane is joking with Erus. Like, see, that Hydra was a pushover for you.
Yeah. It was. I don't like this.
No, I'm deeply disturbed, but I'm ignoring that because we.
Yeah.
And the conversation gets a little awkward as you both like, all right, okay.
Yep.
Before we go in here, guys, I would like to say, no matter what happens, I do not regret anything that I have done for you or with you until that choice that I made against the guild manager. All right.
Iihane nods to that. I didn't want to interrupt you by saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. You enter into Riveroo. As you do, there are people walking around. There's merchant stalls up working. You see a couple near the stables. You see like lines of like wolves that were you've used in the past to travel through the mountains from Koto. Same style. Everything looks fairly normal from like a quick glance. Like look around. There's no panic. There's no like fighting in the streets.
Okay. I'll just find like one random person.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, why are there no guards at the gates? What's going on?
Oh yeah, you end up like kind of tapping on the shoulder, like reaching down, tapping the shoulder of a halfling, female. She looks at you. Oh, we don't need guards anymore. We're taken care of.
Well, by who?
I mean, that's what our the I'm gonna say mayor, the leader of the town, said. He pulled them all. He pulled them back. We haven't been. It's been a week, and nothing's come through other than merchants as per usual.
What was the mayor, whatever the town leader's name was that we met?
This is why I need to take better notes. Because I have Dundorma, I have Waikami, Soratorium, Poca Village. I don't have River. So his name
was
the mayor.
George.
So I rely on something.
Sure. Yeah. I'll just be like, is so and so still the mayor? The person that we had met.
As far as I know, but I don't really pay attention to politics that much. It's not really my thing.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Have a good day.
You as well. I'm going to take the hunter's badge that I keep like on the side of my belt, and I am going to put it in one of my bags of holding.
Actually, I think she probably would have noticed. She goes, "Oh, I haven't seen one of you around here for a little bit. Been kind of strange."
Thank you.
So she doesn't seem to have any hostile thoughts about that badge to him?
Yeah, just made it interesting.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah, as we walk away, I am like stowing that shit. I'm like, I don't trust what's going on here.
No, I don't think
I'll stow my badge too. Just stick it in one of my actual pockets instead of a bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just use a patch to like cover it.
Okay.
And I look over to Erus and just like, given that how we are pretty well known among the hierarchy of malcontents, I'm sure we're pretty recognizable within a crowd.
Yes, and I believe that it's not the higher ups and the people that would know us from their group that I'm worried about. It's if there's any of the general populace who follows their beliefs um, that worry me. I don't want someone in the crowd seeing us seeing our symbol, knowing that we're hunters, and calling that out and giving up the potential element of surprise. Yes, we do stand out in a crowd because when I look around at the, very not generic group of humanoids.
Yes,
Hey,
and
at
this
least
is
we are
this
a
is a
group of humanoids.
very heavy populated elven town.
Yes,
least-
and
at
like
least we
I'm
are
assuming
Gnomes.
mostly elves and half elves, some humans, some
A
like
little rare.
halflings, dwarves,
Halfling.
gnomes, a little bit of that sort of stuff. Like very, very stereotypical human-looking esque races,
I-
not fucking
Red,
tiefling.
blue,
red-
dark,
yeah,
like black and
yeah.
horse.
We are the colors of the rainbow. They are normal skin colors. Like
I'm at least an elf this time and not a Jida.
true.
True,
We stand out a
true.
little less.
You're
Nimril
just an
Grand
elf that
Strider.
is not commonly seen on the surface.
So yeah, Nimril Grand Strider was the name of the mayor.
Okay.
I found my notes.
God.
I
That's
took
such
them.
a-
I just had to find them.
That's such a pretentious fucking name.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
It's such an elven name.
No worries.
yeah,
We also
that's-
have Mabel Spiderwick, the Grand Researcher in Riverroot, as well.
Okay, that's
And-
less pretentious.
and
Weren't they a
someone else.
gnome?
Yes.
Mabel? I thought they were
No.
an elf.
Were they? Fuck! Now I have to go watch the videos.
Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to make me edit
I
them.
have it in my notes.
Hey, I'm trusting his
That's all I
notes more
got.
than my notes. I didn't specifically label, but I was like, that sounds right. But we've had a lot of gnomes. But it is elf, so elves would make sense. It's an elf. Yeah, Mabel
All right.
Spiderwick.
Let's go to the mayor's office and see if we
Yeah.
can't. I can
Sure.
talk to them and see what's going on.
Yep. And as a reminder, Riverroot has a large, tall tower in the center of it that is used to spy for any kind of dangers in the mountainsides or coming over the mountains anywhere near their town itself. And that is where you will see that's where the mayor's house or palace is. And as you begin making your way there, you're all kind of on edge, it seems. So you're kind of looking around, spying for anything strange or interesting or weird. On the outskirts, kind of where you're at, no guards, none whatsoever. As you get a little bit closer, you do start to see some more. In terms of guesses, maybe they condensing it down for safety of the higher ups are pulling their security closer to their area is maybe what it seems like. But let's see here. So was our highest perception is Azrar or is it Stormbreaker?
It's probably me, because
What
my
is yours,
passive
Azra?
perception is 24.
Yeah,
So he beats me by 4.
Stormbreaker's is like a 22 or something.
Yeah, he beat Stormbreaker by a little bit.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Was it 20?
And then they were close. So you're
Yeah.
looking around. This Azrar, you are seeing as you're walking past one of the buildings on the way. You spy some thieves' cant, and as you kind of read through it, it's a symbol for danger.
Oh. Hey, guys. I saw the thieves' cant symbol for danger, so be careful.
Yeah, I kind of already gathered there was danger.
Yeah, but now we have extra confirmation.
Thank God.
And it looks fresh-ish, within the last week.
Fresh.
And as you look around a little bit, Azrar, kind of some of the buildings nearby, you see it kind of marked on buildings, and it seems to be almost curving around this street, following the houses on the I guess in this case would be the west side. Which you
Are
guys-
there guards
Relegated to
near?
the west side here.
the guards? I mean, you probably see one walk by.
Okay. I'll just run up to him and just go, "Hail, hello, friend.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Hi, we just arrived tonight, and we're we've been to Riveroo a couple times before, and we're are used to being met outside the city gates by guards out there, and have noticed there aren't any, and was just very surprised. May we ask why that is? Not that it's a bad thing, but things are just very different from the last time that we were in town.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly it's just because we're so safe. There's not really a concern. We haven't had a monster attack in a while. There's been no real threats from any. Even honestly, even thievery's down. It's been great. So we just
Is there anything that changed that made that happen? I mean, even with lower monster attacks, at least from my experience, we've always still kept guards out just for the possibility of something happening still.
No, for the most part, nothing's really changed. I mean, other than just the standard procedures and processes that our government has put in place just to help ensure safety. He spews off a bunch of additional like just standard propaganda wording.
Huh. Interesting. Well, that was weird, and I noticed we are actually a group of mercenaries for hire and help.
Mercenaries.
Yeah, we mostly just help protect caravans and whatnot, or individuals going from town to town. But we're used to seeing hunters in almost every town, and Riveroo I know doesn't have its own hunters guild, but usually we see at least one hunter once we've gone this far into the city, and we haven't seen any. Is there? I mean, have they just not been around for a bit? Has anything happened? Has Riveroo declared something against the hunters?
No, as far as I know, hunters are fine to be in here. I'm not really
Okay.
sure why they wouldn't come.
Yeah, no, neither do I. As I said, we're just lowly mercenaries trying to make our way, and just notice some weird things, and we're looking for answers.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry, I'm just a lowly guard. Don't really have all those informations. I mean, I would probably go talk to someone at, the office building, the government building in the area. I mean, that would be my recommendation. They might have some more answers for you.
well, thank you so much, and I'll tip him. I'll give him a 2 gold
Appreciate it.
as we walk away. Of course. Just the least I could do for someone as helpful and kind as you.
Yeah.
And we walk away, and after we're out of earshot, I just go, I don't fucking trust that guy.
I'm out of character thinking that dude is totally about to report you to the secret police.
Yeah, like 100%. Just like, do not fucking feel comfortable with that at all.
Wrong thing. He said hunters are good.
So, like, I don't know if I'm just on edge or what.
I mean, we know there was like virus activity here, so
there's been shit like,
and I've seen an entire neighborhood marked as dangerous by the thieves.
Yeah, that didn't help. So yeah,
I'm just imagining it being like the Thieves Guild shadow marks from Skyrim.
so yeah, I guess we just continue for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But I would
have
like
to
to have us keep an eye on just the amount of guards that are near us, and keep an eye out for anyone trailing us.
Sure. So, if you're gonna actively be looking for people trailing you, we can either do a group one where you're all keeping an eye out, or if you want one person to be keeping an eye out while others are doing that, they can be. You guys can choose who to have to do that.
I can.
Constantly aware.
I can keep a active eye out for you.
Okay. Go ahead and send me a blind one.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Well, just that
I
way he doesn't
love
know
that.
if he's gonna see anything or not based off his roll. That's fine. Okay. Flip so I can actually see what you rolled. Good to know. Okay. So, yeah, you're keeping an eye out for anything suspicious following you, tailing you. And as you're walking towards the building, also give me a.
Oh,
I kind of want. I feel like this would be something that you would notice that others wouldn't necessarily notice, which is why I want you to do it. Give me a perception check, anyways. This isn't like you're not catching anybody tailing you, but it's just something you notice in the area.
sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you're kind of walking. You're seeing like each like as you cross through crossroads of roads, you're seeing like long lines of wagons with like different like barrels and crates in them. In some cases, it looks to be like food. But you don't really get like a super great glimpse because they're a little bit down. But you can definitely notice that there seems to be a lot of like way more than there should be in this deep into the town of like wagons and stuff like that.
There seems to be a lot of product moving around here, which we're definitely nowhere near uh, anywhere that should require this amount of volume.
You want me to get a closer look?
If you can find out, it certainly looks like food, but given how, um, yes, go ahead and see if you can find something.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak up to one of the carts
Sure.
and try and climb in and get a closer look at the stuff.
Okay.
So here is my stealth roll.
Yeah, you kind of like look around and then start peering into some of them and stuff like that. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're peering through looking for anything odd, I mean, so the first one you look into, it looks to be a bunch of like different rices and fruits. You see some bottles of wine in there. There's nothing odd or strange in it. It just seems like a large cart of food. As you move over a little bit further, you open up and you see inside, kind of open inside, and you see a bunch of hunter weapons. Inside one of like a crate that you kind of like pop open.
I'm assuming they're not like the normal ones just like handed out to new hunters. It's like probably all like pre-owned ones that have like materials slotted into them.
There's it's a little bit of both. Like there's nothing like extravagant in any of these that you can see. They're all fairly basic with like common materials that you could get off of any simple creature to hunt down. You know, a novice hunter wouldn't really struggle with.
Yeah.
But it seems like that you kind of like look on the other side and there's a bunch of different types of armor in there as well, with the different like spots for socketing in your materials and, you know, adjusting them. And then as you kind of put it back down and you like grab, because right now like the tarp is like folded over, you grab it and toss it back over, and what looks to the actual tarp itself looks to be like a tapestry you would see in a hunter's guild hall.
Huh. Well, I will make my way back to the group.
Mhm.
It looks like, well, the cart, it had a lot of normal food in there, but it also had a lot of like novice hunter armor and weapons there, and it had a guild tapestry being used as a tarp. So either they're tearing down guild stuff and like taking away all like the discarded gear, or the guild themselves are packing up and leaving.
Well, it makes sense that they would leave if there was a plague going on, so maybe we can help solve that.
Yeah, but either Riveroo has looted guild halls that no longer have hunters, or the hunters fled here, which seems unlikely since we haven't seen any hunters. Or this has already been infiltrated by that group.
I'm of the mind it could go two ways. Either all the hunters here died and this is all their equipment being packed up to be sent somewhere, or the hunters have taken off their equipment to, be low key and like not draw attention to themselves while they're on an exodus.
But Riverroo never had a Hunters Guild Hall, so I don't think it was from the Hunters here.
Yeah.
They didn't have a guild hall here. So it's either an Exodus or we're looking at worst case scenarios.
Well, either way,
let's meet up with the mayor and
yeah.
get some information.
Okay, when we do that, because this is still like nighttime, right? We're in kind of like
yeah, you guys
in
in the middle. You guys arrived
Yeah.
right as like night hit.
Okay. Let's find a hotel, get a good night's sleep, meet with the mayor tomorrow. We need to be on top of our A game, just in case shit hits the fan.
Should we try to disguise ourselves in case any group agents that might recognize us are present?
Azrar, I want you to think of our group and really think if disguising is really any of the rest of our specialities.
I mean, if we wrap you up in a cloak, it's going to be harder to tell what you are.
Azrar, I have, and I'll like grab the horn that I still have. This here that makes wrapping in a cloak a lot harder to be not noticed because the hood sticks out a good half a foot.
Well, if Iihane and I were disguised, it would potentially make it so they don't know it's us, but just another group who might have a
Very
pure
similar
dragonborn and a tiefling.
and a very similar tiefling. Yeah. Okay.
What are the odds of those two being on the same group?
God, yeah, especially a tiefling with a broken horn. God.
I mean, Allset and Hane have magic. They could have something for disguises.
Not
Like
something,
illusions.
No.
yeah, not something quite so readily available. But it will take some time for me to do something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
No holograms for Allset just yet.
I think if we can disguises, but I don't see it.
Okay, the other
I don't see it going
alternative.
well.
Yeah, the other alternative is just don't stay on the street long enough for anyone to notice us.
No, that's the plan. We need to get to a hotel.
Yeah.
ASAP.
And then beeline for the mayor's office in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys go looking. You ask one of the guards and you ask the guards. You guys look for hero.
We've been here, so we probably know a couple of them.
Yeah, you probably recognize a couple. So yeah, so you go towards one, once you kind of find your way a little bit here using Erus actually with his Outlander ability. He kind of knows the ins and outs of the streets that you've already walked, so he finds a familiar spot and takes you from there, and you end up over at the Stepping Stone Candle, which is an inn, in one of the nicer parts of the area. The one thing you do note, Azrar, that this inn seems to be within that it's like as you guys are walking that danger symbol. It almost seems to be like enveloping the inner circle of the town itself. Like anywhere inside in the middle of the area it has a danger symbol.
If he points that out, I would have us try and find an inn towards like the outskirts.
Okay. Find an inn in the outskirts, which you definitely could. It's not gonna be as high, but
I'm definitely gonna
decent.
point that out.
Yeah. So this one, as you go kind of more towards the outer edge, almost no guards. Still elves and other merchants trying to sell stuff in the wares, so different races are seen a lot through here. Whereas the middle area was mostly elves. You find a inn called the Thatched Roof Mattress. Makes no sense. It literally has a thatched roof.
Yeah, I was gonna say
there is literally a mattress on top.
Names, these inn names start off sounding like they could be a place, and then they have a completely unrelated word
right,
after that. The Stepping Stone Candle and the Thatched Roof. I forget what the other part of its name was.
Mattress.
The Bingus Dingus Dongus.
Thatched Roof Mattress.
Hell yeah.
Excuse you, I love my rusty anchor tavern that I
The
have.
Rusty
in my-
Anchor sounds like it could be a name for a hotel, but the thatched roof mattress and
yes.
stepping stone
It is on the
candle.
outskirts. It is not the prettiest one. The person that is literally there, like they themed it all with the mattresses. So like all the chairs have like little mattress cushions on them. You have the beds themselves are actually they're fairly nice, but they're all just on the floor. There's no actual frame whatsoever.
It's a mattress. That's
Yes.
what you get. It's a mattress under a thatched roof. It's not so good in the winter because the snow starts to get through a bit.
Mm-hmm. So
You get these soggy mattresses.
you find that one is she charges you a silver for the night.
I give her a gold.
A silver for the
No,
night.
we give her the
Whoa.
proper money because
Yep.
we stand out. We give too much.
No, I'm going to pull out a gold and go. Here's this. I'm going to give it to her and just go. You can keep the change. If we can have guarantee that we will not be disturbed through the night.
I'll guarantee you as much as I'm able to stop. If you're
Okay,
expecting some
or at
like
least-
gigantic dragon or like 10 of the city guard, I can't really do much. But anything else?
No, not accepting that. But if there is someone looking for us, if you could just maybe give us a forewarning, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. And I'll slide that gold to her.
Pockets it. All right. So you guys head to your rooms. I'm guessing immediately trying to just stay out of sight as best as possible. We're gonna say you get 2 rooms. You know, 2 mattresses in each one. You guys decided you guys all be in the same one until you decide to go to bed and all that type of stuff, which is no big deal. To discuss anything else you want to do, plans and stuff, or in the morning. Unless you guys want to just like fast forward to morning, up to you.
The plan is basically just find the mayor, find out what's happening.
So it sounds like
If the hunters still have a presence, we distribute the vaccine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything else that we could really do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if there's not a hunter's presence here and the, poachers and stuff have a presence here, we need to get the fuck out. Like,
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
be, we will get the fuck out as soon as possible, I think.
Yeah. Anything else? I think we'll have to fly by the seat of our pants like we normally do.
Yeah.
'Cause we've already thought of the worst case. We've seen and thought of the best case, so there's nothing else to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will ritual cast alarm on both of our rooms.
Okay. That is not a problem. As
And I will trance looking at the door.
the night goes by peacefully. There's no knocks, alarms don't go off, no noises, nothing strange, no notes slid under the or under the door, nothing. It is a peaceful, quiet, normal night. Wake up after getting your long rest from your journey. Go and hit those buttons.
Long rest. Come on. I mean, I assume we were already healed up by
Oh yeah, but some of
I
us
assumed
used
that as well. I was
abilities and stuff. Yeah.
Abilities.
Yeah, I was at
Well,
4
yeah,
HP.
I didn't use up anything like that anyways, so
What do you mean?
Hey.
I missed my 8th level spell slot.
sure.
I still wonder to this day who I killed with that.
It was Patton.
I
Again.
Yes,
second
go
time I
on.
killed that bastard.
Thank God.
Oh. All right, so you begin making your way in the morning after breakfast. Do you guys eat breakfast in the thatched roof, or do you make it, or you have breakfast somewhere else? You eat your own rations.
Rations.
I think
rations.
Okay.
Like eat them in the room before we leave.
We probably head out before breakfast is readily.
Yeah, I'd have a note written out
Yeah.
that says thank you for the stay, and I'll leave that on the counter with
It's a mattress.
with 3
It
silver.
is a mattress.
Yeah, I'll leave it there with 3
There's
silver.
so many stains in that mattress.
What are you staying
so-
that?
Or actually, I'd leave it in the room, like
okay.
on the bed in the room, so that when they go to clean out the room and stuff, they see it there. But it's just note with 3 silver.
Okay.
So yeah, actually mark off that gold as well. So.
Okay.
So.
And then you begin making your way back into the central area of Riveroo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I cast disguise self and make myself look like a Valstrax Dragonborn.
Okay.
Oh,
So
so you can
still
disguise yourself.
After a good
Literally
night's sleep.
just myself.
Yeah, that's why it's called disguise self.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Wear a
friends.
cloak.
I pull up my scarf around my mouth and like pull up my hood, so like it's really like you would just think I might be like a sunburnt elf at this point.
Okay. Erus is Erus.
Yeah.
It's really hard to disguise a giant horn that sticks out the side of your head.
We'll powder up his face so that he looks like a white tiefling.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Iihane
With a
was a
blue horn.
drider the last time she was here, so.
Yes, I
Yes.
was.
I
That's
think
why
we look.
That's why I
Horns
did the
don't have to
cloak.
match your skin.
Yeah, I think with just a cloak, she should look disguised enough, or that we would.
I'm just an elfin plate armor at that point. They
Yeah.
can't see the drowness.
At this point, I kind of wish I had a mask, because I once had a game where I had a character wear a mask like the image I'm about to send. Because Neo has some cool fucking masks.
So, as some of you disguise, some of you not. I mean, be fair, one of you not, but understandably so. Begin making their way into the middle of town. Same thing, you pass that ring of danger in Thieves' Camp. There's guards in the area. Most of the wagons are gone, it seems, at this point. So either they moved this whatever was stored, or they left the town or moved somewhere else. Not really sure. You've been making your way to the mayor's office. No one interrupts you. No one stops you. As you get to the office, and doors are open. There are people streaming in and out. Not quickly, it's a couple here and there. As you maybe watch it for a couple minutes just to make sure nothing finicky going on. It seems safe from what you can see, just based off of like the look of it.
Okay. I guess we walk inside.
Okay. You walk inside, and as you do, you hear a voice. Erus? It's good to see you. As you turn and look, and you see, as we mentioned before, Mabel Spiderwhisk.
Okay.
As she is, as a reminder, she is the Green Researcher.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Question.
I'm immediately like trying to tell her like quiet.
And
I'm gonna walk over to her.
Mhm.
So where we're close and can like whisper and just, is the mayor okay?
Yeah, the mayor's fine.
Okay.
What were you gonna do, Azrar? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna see if I could pick up like a hint of like nervousness in her voice.
Give me an insight check.
Insight is something I'm not actually good at.
Get wrecked. Okay. Ding. Okay. 15? No, you're not really getting any kind of hints of nervousness or anything like that. No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, Mayor's fine as far as I'm aware. Why?
You know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, we're well aware. Thanks to Iihane's warning.
Yes.
So
The hooded figure just nods.
What has been happening with where are the hunters? They used to be here.
The hunters, they with the sickness kind of spreading a bit here, we lost a couple of them about 5 days ago or so.
Okay.
We got word back out to Dundorma about 2 days ago, but the other ones, because of that, just for safety's sake, left.
Okay.
And they began their journey.
Did we bring enough
Well,
potion
I do believe
for
that we do have enough of a serum of a kind to help everybody out here.
I love how you're talking with a Western accent. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, we have enough antidote for who's left.
Okay.
So if you can get word to them somehow.
Yeah, I can have a message sent to them and have them return.
Okay.
It
And what's
might
up
be a bit.
with no guards out front?
That is just kind of a situation with the hunters we used to have here on occasion would help protect, and with that we lost some of our
Okay.
force, so we had to pull back for safety's sake.
Okay. I thought,
No, I mean,
but
this
the
is
poachers
definitely dire times.
haven't infiltrated Riveroo yet, at least to your knowledge.
Not as far as I know. No.
Okay. Azrar saw some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Guys, we're actually getting a lot of feedback from you right now for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I noticed it was happening when my laptop was closer to me, but less so when I pull it away.
It's good now.
And I would kind of defer to Azrar to give the knowledge of the Thieves' Cant inscriptions on stuff, on like the
Yeah.
buildings and whatnot, and kind of
So-
maybe on a map be able to mark what buildings they were, so that they can at least check it out.
So, yeah, like I explained the whole thing about all the
Mm-hmm.
buildings. Like these ones have been marked with the Thieves' Cant symbol for danger, and blah blah blah. But also, I'm curious what the deal is with all the hunter weapons and armor and the guild like tapestry on the carts outside.
I don't really know much about that. It's not really kind of like I'm a researcher. I don't really deal with what the complete ongoings of the town. You probably have to ask the mayor, would be my guess.
Okay.
For that.
Would you know what those buildings that were marked with the danger symbol were? If they were people's homes and like whose homes they were?
I mean, I know there's a few homes marked on these ones, and pretty sure that is someone that sells a bunch of like fancy clothing. It's a kind of a mixture of all, at least the few I'm familiar with. I don't really know every single building in the city.
Right.
I know the streets, not the buildings.
I had a thought that maybe they were homes of the hunters, and that was just a way for the poachers to maybe.
Would be a lot of hunters. We never had that many, because basically as you are walking, it's literally forming a circle around the center of the area.
Oh, out of character. I have ideas, but Erus isn't smart enough for that. It's magic stuff that Erus is thinking, or that I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be something like fucking Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood type shit.
I only pulled that off in like my first campaign. All right.
transmutation circle in the center of town, and I'm like,
It's not.
ooh.
This is just dangerous symbols that form a circle.
Yes. That's the circle of the transmute, like that. Yeah, like not actual transmutation circle,
Yeah.
but like, a
Yeah.
circle of something that's gonna magic spell it. Yeah, but Erus doesn't know that. Okay. Thank you so much. Please, if anybody asks about us,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know us.
Oh.
I do not trust anything that's going on right now. Things are too quiet. We're going to talk to the mayor, and then we're probably going to leave for Castle Shrade.
Okay, let me see what I can do about getting you a expedite your request.
Thank you.
Because obviously, she kind of points, and there's like people sitting down, and a couple that are like next to her right now, kind of like look up, really annoyed at you right now. Like, but let me see what I can do. So she steps away and goes and talks to like the secretary, about 15, 20 feet away.
Yeah. I'll just kind of smile and wave, like very awkward, smiley.
And she smiles back at you too. Like, it's a very awkward situation.
Yeah.
So while she's gone, you guys talk about anything, do anything?
I don't think Iihane does personally.
I'll just kind of look at the group and like, I don't want to have to hurt anyone here.
It doesn't seem like that situation is the one that's happening.
It doesn't seem like it, correct? Things can be deceiving. I do not like not being able to trust those around me. And it was hard enough living in a town where the guild master was untrustworthy. Being in an entire city of people that could possibly be untrustworthy is very difficult.
I feel like we shouldn't jump to that situation quite yet.
Correct, but there is a reason that there were those thieves' can't symbols.
Yes, it very well might not be menacing though.
They were threat. I just have a bad feeling, and I don't like it. That's all. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't come to what I'm afraid it'll come to.
Okay, and like the kind of conversation, she comes walking back over. Okay, so he's currently with someone, but as far as I was told, because of who you are and what you did for us last time, she'll get you in as soon as that's done. So a couple minutes, most likely.
Do you know who he's in with, or is it just a private matter?
Researcher, not secretary.
Okay. Well, sorry. Thank you so much. I will walk over to the secretary.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. I actually have some to speak with him too, so I'm just going to skip the line with you. Oh, if you don't mind.
Of course. I'll walk over to the secretary and just, hi.
Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you. My name's Erus.
Nice to meet you too. We've met before though.
It has been a while, and I've been
that's
hit
true.
on the head many
it's
times
like
since
a
then.
couple days, a week.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I was wondering if we could be privy to the information of who the mayor is currently meeting with, unless it is a extremely private matter.
Let me see. I don't know if I can or not. I'm gonna, and she starts like scrolling through her papers to look through.
Yeah. Even if it's just another public official or something like that, that amount of information is fine. I don't need a specific name. Just occupation could cover enough if that is enough an amount of information that you can give us.
Yeah. So as far as I can see here, he's actually just speaking with one of the mini jewelers in the town that was experiencing some issues with some thieves.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So, anything else I can do for you? Or
no, that takes the edge off.
good. And she kind of holds out just hold your hand for a second, let me know if you need anything else. Though I know we got you next. So,
and I will just I'll hand her a gold.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
it's just becoming Mansa Musa. Bankrupt all the economies.
So yeah, and Erus just kind of go back standing with the group and just be kind of like constantly moving, doing something.
Okay.
At one point, he pulls out the mite seed and is just like tossing it up to himself and catching it and stuff. Just.
All right, and then a couple minutes go by, and the person who's walking out, it's an elf, blonde hair, very like teenage looks. Obviously, it's probably somewhere in the hundreds for an elf.
Yep.
And it comes walking out. Seems, at least on their face, seems like they have a satisfied face to whatever they were there for.
When if they look at us, does it seem like they recognize us?
I mean, they probably like looking around a little bit, but give me an insight check.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, and I will like just kind of be looking off in a different direction, like not really paying attention to them, but like keep an eye out with like the corner of my eye type thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So at that point the door's open. The next person's about to go in. She's like, and I forgot her name. Let me pull it up here again. Mabel. Yeah. She's like, excuse me, but we have pressing matters. And she begins walking in, and as the person's like, God damn, I've been here for an hour already.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon? Yep.
I'll toss her a gold.
Yeah, unsee you.
So
thank you.
Yep.
For someone who's so poor, you're very
I'm not poor anymore.
money. Yeah, until you owe me.
This is how he ends up going back into debt.
Mm-hmm.
So the rich stay rich by not spending their own money.
Yeah, well,
and spend your money.
Erus doesn't like being rich. Erus doesn't care about being rich, I should say.
So, you enter into like a hallway going towards the offices. Doors closed behind you. Walk to the end. Doors open as you step in, and you hear oh, it's about time you all showed up. As you see sitting on the mayor's throne, just like leaning back, very Conquer's Bad Fur Day, sitting there looking at y'all, his patent. It's been so long.
I'm assuming we're ending the session there.
Yeah.
Because if not,
No,
I would rage.
That's exactly where we're ending the session.
I pull out my rapier.
I was going to say I would rage and hit him in the face with the hammer immediately as when I see him.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my rapier immediately, and that's where we end.
Son of a bitch, Mabel!
Yeah, as you turn to look at her, the fucking disguise self drops.
Son of a bitch!
As you see the white-haired elf with blood red clothing and literal blood all over her.
I have never been more angry in my life!
I knew he was gonna be in this town. I knew he'd be fucking waiting for us.
Hey, I could just imagine, just in a brief second before everything just happens, Erus is reacting exactly like this.
It's all in his brain in the span of 2 seconds.
It's literally like he's just moving so rapidly, like jumping up and down, getting mad, like the "Stop Talking About Among Us" meme.
I'll say it hastes me, and I get all of the anger out in 30 seconds, and then I'm just, okay, we're good. Oh. God. You fucking bastard!
You're welcome. He is like your guys' best friend.
I'm just more upset that like the one public official who didn't hate me.
Might still be okay. He might have won.
Okay, so new plan.
Murder.
We don't kill him. We reduce him to 1 hit point and take him captive.
I was gonna say I could disintegrate him.
If like based on what we know, chances are he's got clones.
I'm going to let you know this, okay? After this thing that just happened, next session, Erus is going to go into a blood-fueled rage. Nothing will stop him until Patton is 6 feet under.
So what? Try to talk with Patton mid-fight to get any information.
No. At this point, Erus thinks Mabel and the mayor are fucking dead. He liked those people. It seems like Patton is the culprit.
They might not be dead, though. They might have left.
At this moment, Erus doesn't know that. Erus is not thinking straight. He just got stabbed in the back, metaphorically.
And probably literally pretty soon.
Yeah. So, yeah, Erus is going to like do what he can to fucking kill him once and for all.
So, for experience today, you guys get each 11,250.
Ooh, 11,250.
Damn.
11,250. Savage Joe alone was 41,000. And then some experience for like getting to Riveroo and exploration and stuff like that.
Dude, we're gonna probably level up next session.
Oh, 100%.
So, yeah, they're almost there.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
We are 4,000 away from leveling up.
Nice.
Yeah, we literally like just leveled up a couple sessions ago.
Yeah, there's definitely a little burst like at this part because they leveled up like within like 2 sessions as well.
Yeah. Wow.
So for those watching, hopefully you enjoyed this ending, which I found quite hilarious.
It was a good ending. Thank you for using the JoJo.
Yeah.
It was a fun monster.
And then we'll be back on the 20th for both the Black Nergigantes, as they are currently doing something I already forgot, even though it was only 5 hours ago that we ended that one. But they're doing stuff. And then you have this group here who is going to be going up against Patton the Silent for like, yeah, they were shopping. That's what they did the entire session. It was a shopping episode.
What they said.
It was literally a shopping episode. But we'll see what happens with this group next time as they go against Patton and Elizabeth in this nice mano fight inside of the mayor's office of Riveroo. I'm so excited.
We have a map for the mayor's office.
I am so excited for this fight.
It's such a small area.
I want Erus to grab Patton and just start charging through with him over his shoulder, like through the walls and stuff, like it's fucking God of War.
I'm super excited for this fight, just so you know.
Like when fucking Kratos takes the tree and rams it into Baldur.
Spoilers, dude. The new game comes out in a day or two.
Yep. Yeah. Catch us back on the 20th.
I'm avoiding all the spoilers.
Yep. Catch us back on the 20th.
I don't have a functioning PlayStation.
And if you like my stuff, check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/Amellwind, where you can get the Monster and Monster Manual and the Guide to Monster Hunting for free. And if you want to become a patron, you get a bunch of extra cool stuff. Check it out. And other than that, I will see you guys on the 20th. Have a good one.